先生、さすがです。
笹峰愛お姉さんはにゃんちゅうに卵料理を作ってくれたんだけど、
混ぜております。お、卵がどんどんと滑らかになっていきます。さあ、この卵が一体何に変身するんでしょうか。これはひどい。拭いております。
ご愛嬌。
で、もう置いちゃうんですか、先生。醤油を。
はい、出来上がりです。
これはひどい。
えはいつも私の胸に
chemicals. I'm breaking in. Hold on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of.
明日過去になった今日の今が奇跡
I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
未来を掴もう未来を I believe you
おい母さ
おかえりなさい。今日は早かったです
ん
ね。
いいものを買ってきた。あれ
お土産？
あっと驚く主婦の味方だよ。
父さん発明の母。全自動卵割り機？
どうだ驚いたろ。
どうやるの？見せてください。
ま
待ちなさい。なるほど。
手で割った方が早いんじゃないかな。
まず卵を入れる。そしてレバーを引く。
すごいです。ねえお父さん、僕にもやらせて。
壊さんようにな。
よくできてるね。
私にもやらせて。
僕もです。
とんだ主婦の味方ね。
どうだ母さん、これがあれば楽になるだろう。
それより父さん、こんなに卵を割っちゃってどうすんのよ。
夕飯のおかずにしたらどうだ。
だし巻き卵でも作ろうかね。
いやうまい。やっぱり機械で割った卵は一味違いますよ。
さすがマスオ君だ。タラちゃんはどうだ。
一味です。
そうかそうか、我ながらいい買い物をしたもんだ。
どこで売ってたのあの機械。
通りで実演販売をしてたんだよ。そのうち一家に一台の時代が来るかもしれん。
一家に一台ですか。
せっかくだから明日も卵割り機に活躍してもらおうよ。また卵焼き。すき焼きだよ。
それがいい。
あら、お父さんもう来てらしたんですか。
みんなに目玉焼きを作ってやろうと思ってな。どうだ、母さんもやってみんか。
いえ、私は。
母さんは機械物に弱いからな。
個性的な目玉焼きだね。
いや、割るのはうまくいったんだが、焼くのに失敗してな。
たとえ形が悪くてもお父さんの真心がこもってますからね。
そうかそうか。
今度は全自動目玉焼き器を買わないとね。
そうだな、探してみよう。
冗談で言ったのに。
では失礼します。お、この匂いは。いやー、うまそうだな。
呆れた。もう鍵つけたの。
母さん、ノリスケに卵とあれを。
私が持ってくるわ。
卵といえばこの間道端で妙なものを売ってましてね。その名も全自動卵割り機。
それで買ったのおじさん。
買うわけがないだろう、そんなバカバカしいもの。
Alright, that's enough. Alright, hey guys, welcome. Yes, congratulations, awesome, epic, wonderful episode 4 of Chokuretsu is finally out after like over a year. But you know, it was a big episode, so yeah. Let me get my bearings here. Yeah, about the slideshow. Yeah, about the slideshow. So if you thought, what was all that weird stuff on the slideshow? That comes from my upcoming translation patch for Rollgaku no Otosai episode 2, right? Those are actually the images from the translator's notes. There are currently over 300 pictures in the translator's notes. It's absolute chaos. You know, but as you can see, there's many, many great things to come in episode 2, references and all that. But yeah, what we just saw there with the thumbnail as well. Maybe I should explain that real quick. I mean, why not? All right. So this is actually a from the translator's notes as well. So Sazae. So in Sazae-san, it's like an old show that still runs to this day in Japan. It's like a family show or whatever. It's kind of like Doraemon, but like less fantastical, I guess. Is that there's this episode where the dad gets like an egg cracking machine, and there for some reason this episode is just like super famous, and like people love this egg cracking machine. So yeah, Kyon got his hands on 2 of them, right? He's pogging out. Yeah, and that's also where Galaxy Angel came from. So as Joseph says, right? So the previous voice actress for Hiyori Tamura, was the same person who voiced Milhue. I don't even know how you pronounce that. It's French. But you know. Anyway, this is not a Lucky Star stream. This is a Haruhi Suzumiya stream. But before I forget, and we get too off track, we should advertise, right? So, you know, you can go to haruhi.club and see the website for the Haruhi Translation Club. They have a post, right, for the episode, right? You can download it here, the patch, right? And, you know, there's a lot of other cool stuff on the site as well for you to check out. But, you know. All right, well, let me just get myself set up before we can start the stream proper. So I'm still using the same same background as before. Wait, I need to chat. It's everywhere. All my layouts all messed up. So get my bearings for a second. Yes, Haruhi. Let's get started on it. Somehow, despite the fact that I had to change laptops, I do still have the save file from episode 3, so we're good there. Funnily enough, I do think Lucky Star, when I learned that, yeah, it's called, her emblem frame is called Lucky Star. Yeah, although that was just pure coincidence, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm kind of all disoriented right now, but let's get started. You know, my mic quality is also better if you haven't seen the other streams since episode 3, right? I have better mic quality now, so awesome. We can read out the lines even better than before. Wait, what? No. Okay, wrong path. My path to my Chokuretsu ROM is has changed since then, but there we go. Sega? The Sonic guys made this game? Nah. Not gonna try to throw any shade at anybody, but you know. Oh, Timepiece Master. Oh, it's me. And a bunch of other great people too. You know. Don't throw any shade at the developers, guys. Like they did a great job, even if they're not Sega. Yeah. All right. Well, let me. Okay, my mess setup is still kind of like I'm trying to get things set up. I don't need Ayano timer. Let's get rid of that. Chat. I need chat. I need it. Okay. If Milhue is named, why is it spelled differently? I don't know. Alright, Nagato's telling me to hurry up probably, so. It is okay, guys. Let's go. More subtitles. Yeah, it looks like the characters talking like in menus has been subtitled. And we're on Big Mumflower, right? And just in case you guys, you know, it's like I didn't know what a mumflower was, because oh wait, the audio is probably killing me, right? Let's make it quieter. Let's not overpower myself. Okay, that should be better too. Milhue. We have tons of subtitles now. Jimaku ippai, you know. Anyway, so yeah, mumflowers. What are those, right? So that'll help us get an idea of what this episode is about, right? So I was actually confused about what a mumflower was, because like, let's see. Let's bring out the. Oh, I don't have. I'm gonna have to switch back and forth. It's gonna be annoying. But mumflowers look like this, I guess. But the thing is, right? It's quite quiet. Like the game or me. I'll try to raise the volume on the game a little bit. But it's also like we're gonna try to have it be a little quiet on purpose, so I can talk over it without much issue. It's super quiet. Higher, okay. Try that. But the thing is, like, if you guys know, in Texas, there's a thing called a mum that you wear for like homecoming. Like girls will wear it for homecoming. and they're like these super extravagant things. And so when I saw like it was Mum, I was like, is this like a homecoming themed episode of it? But I don't think. The game, you just lost. Okay. So yeah, so it's not about that, it's about something else. And I know I lost the game. Or I'm not sure what we're talking about. We're talking about the game, or we're talking about Haruhi. Anyway. But yeah. Enough messing around. It's time to actually play the game. Loaded. Right, so I contributed some to the translation of this episode, but not too much. So a lot of this will be blind, so I'm not entirely sure what happens. Alright, aliens, guys. Ooh. Uh-oh. That Haruhi meter is probably going to negative 1%. It has to be the work of Mars, people! Those M&Ms don't make themselves. Telling you, no! Alright guys, it's time for Iraq flashbacks. Oh no. It's all on you. I need to make sure I pay attention to the story though. Because if I'm not reading it like out loud, it's very possible that I'll just not pay attention. And yet the pool glowed. No one ever told me about that. I would laugh. Yeah, Kyon's all like swimming with Asahina. You know, there's one thing I should also say. I'm gonna say it when I get the chance. But I have actually watched some Haruhi since episode 3. You know. So I know a little more than I did before. Sonzai? Is it a Ayakashi? Because, you know, you can always call the Onryojis. You know, Yokai Ayakashi komatta toki wa. You know, tasukete morau Onryoji. Test of courage. I'm ready. A piece? Well, I'm the peace master, so. Uh-oh. Kyon's plan was foiled. Dude, they got flowers.
がですね。彼らには我々の言葉は届いていないようです。そう、どうしてこんなことに。
助けてください。
朝比奈さん。
We got intro. It's so loud for me. And so let's fight. Start line ここですよ。そうね。なんか心配な。I don't know. I don't remember the cadence. I still always like to point out that when they say like from the west to the north or whatever, like the audio comes in that direction. Comes from the right, yeah, the appropriate direction. It's gonna be a disaster if I try to sing it. Baseball, I remember that. So yeah, I saw, I was doing this thing where I would watch every episode of Haruhi for my first time. I'd watch every episode 8 times, so I'd have it be like endless 8 every episode was my idea. And I was gonna try to learn Japanese words that appear in the episodes. Didn't go so well though. But I did watch 8 episodes, ooh, fitting, that way, and I did like the baseball episode. Now it's time for my voice acting, guys. Oh. What's with that? You're yawning like an idiot. I didn't realize you could gauge someone's intelligence with a single yawn. It may be summer vacation, but after being at this since early morning, I'm sleep deprived. And I'm thirsty too, so I'm gonna drink some water. Was back with the PS3 background on top screen, yeah. Gauge is such a strange, screwed up word. On top of that, I spent the whole day going from one absurd situation to the next. It's only just past 10, you know. You're not a little kid anymore. The night's only just getting started. For all the ruckus she's caused throughout the day, she's still so full of energy. You know, Haruhi's not happy for the day. Yet. I wish she used that excessive energy to pick up trash off the street or something. There are just 2 left. Haruhi raised her voice all of a sudden. She even went out of her way to pose with 2 fingers sticking up. 2 left? 2 left of what? Abnormalities of which the Computer Society experienced, and we are yet to investigate. That's how many there are. Exactly right, Koizumi. Haruhi nodded in satisfaction. Aw, she's not focused. Or she is focused. She's more focused. We got 4 things out of them. The first was the impossible, class 1-10. Or 110, rather. The second was the music room piano that plays by itself. The incident at the gym wasn't one of the 4, so... Koizumi, what else was left? One was about the pool eerily glowing in the night. The other was one doppelganger appearing from a mirror in the entryway late at night. It's those 2 which are yet to be investigated. Thanks, Koizumi! It sounded like the back and forth between a company executive and their secretary. I can't even imagine going home without investigating these two. Besides, there's no way you could sleep without knowing the underlying truths, right? You know, we gotta reach out, hold out, you know, we gotta reach out to the truth, right? Doppelganger from Mirror? Oh, okay, it's just Kirby in the Amazing Mirror then. Or it's Miyuki's scenario in Moe Troll 1, where she goes to the mirror world, and there's all the doppelgangers. It really does seem like Haruhi wants to stay the night at the school. I know Haruhi is always serious, but still. I was hoping it was just a joke anyway. Jodan. It would seem we still have a bit of time when it comes to the mirror in the entryway. Good point. You had to look at the mirror at exactly 22 seconds past 2:22 a.m., right? In that case, we'll do our investigation of the pool first. But are you sure? Pink creatures being involved with mere doppelganger plots. But are you sure it's okay for us to go to the pool without permission? What are you talking about, Mikuru? In a sense, we're doing this for the school. What? Like, say there were an evil ghost inhabiting the pool. A student might end up getting hurt, right? We're just trying to prevent that from happening. You know, we're really huseguing right now. Therefore, a little bit of recklessness ought to be allowed. Don't you dare rattle off such an absurdly far-fetched argument like it's a fact of life. I see. I was thinking, please don't take her seriously. But a ghost in a pool is fairly standard. Yeah. And then there's the eerie light, which I'm quite curious about. You're free to be curious, but if you start getting any weird ideas again... I think the pool's mysterious glow is evidence that something's being planned with it. Hey... A plan, you say? What sort of plan you mean? OMG, Nagato in chat! Nagato in chat, the real one! Misete kudasai! Anyway, let me think. Like... aliens. Aliens with their sights set on invading Earth have secretly made it their base. Aliens of all things. Not to mention, invading Earth. That's right. Either way, that's so cheap. Yeah, I hate it when my real life is so cliche. I subconsciously turn. Haruhie DS games, yes, Oogie. It's a translation of the Haruhie DS game. I subconsciously turned my gaze and saw Nagato, who was silently reading a book. The girl I'm looking at is very much involved with aliens. Looking at her like this, you can't quite believe it. If I take the 1,000 odd assumptions required to even humor such an idea, why would they inhabit somewhere so conspicuous if they're trying to be secretive? Surely they'd try to blend in with human society, wouldn't they? Alright, so where do you think they are? Like, living in an apartment outside a train station or something? That's impossible. Ha ha ha. Ooh, can't imagine that. How can you be so sure? Because that's boring! But it's the truth. The way I think of it, aliens who've come to invade Earth are laying eggs and reproducing in the pool. It's pretty gross, dude. Eggs. Eggs, E-double-G-S eggs, right? Those eggs glow in the water, which lures out witnesses like the Computer Society. Their hiding mother eats the sacrifices and uses nutrition for her Dude, why does there have to be vor in my comfort visual novel? It's vor of my comfort characters. Now you're just being too absurd. First off, by your theory, all the witnesses should have been Eden. Yep, Bowser's Inside Story moment, yeah. Yep, it's perfect if I do say so myself. So perfect that I'm sure there'll be a Hollywood adaptation before long. Ha 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 ha, ooh, that's funny. You think so too, right, Yuki? Imagine that. What did I just join into? Hey, Mana. Great to see ya. Yeah, what'd you jump into? You jumped into some, you know, 5-hit. Some real crazy 5-hit. Anyway. Haruhi's fantasies continue to develop however she sees fit. At this rate, we might actually be attacked by aliens. Dude, it's time to walk around. Let's read some books. Let's look at the chalkboard. Okay, now, let's talk to Nagato. I've been thinking, aren't the data life forms a type of alien? Okay, I have to think of my Nagato voice now. The intent of that question is unclear. Firstly, the scope of the word alien must be determined. What do you mean? All life forms that inhabit the universe can be considered aliens. However, the alien as Earth humans imagine them, hold physical characteristics that... don't worry about it. I shouldn't have asked such a weird question. I see. I should just do my Minami voice for whatever that is, because it's the same character, same voice actor. Pucci Carrot also has 5-hit text of it like the one in Moedro. I haven't seen that, I don't think, so. You've been oddly quiet. What's going on? Oh, I was merely thinking about some things. Thinking, huh? You do too much of that. Is there really any point thinking about things at this stage? I don't think we can ever know what's going on until we look for ourselves. You may very well be right. Are aliens real? Aren't you the one who should be knowledgeable about that stuff? You haven't solved those mysteries in the time you're from? That's Kinsokuchiko? Naturally. Guess I'll have to head into the future pondering all this stuff myself. Alright, dude, it's Tanabata time. What do you wish for, guys? Everyone knows Tanabata's for asking for things for your birthday, right? Or, I'm sorry, I'm mixing the joke up with some Lucky Star joke they make in like a random comic. Other than aliens, it's also hard to rule out underground civilizations being responsible. Tanabata is almost your birthday. Ooh, wow. So you can wish for stuff for your birthday on Tanabata. Unless it's before. Why would people from underground civilizations show up in a school pool? To take over humanity and rule over the above ground world, of course. They might have evolved from dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, you say? Ah, makes me think of Mario live action movie. Monkey. Or insects. Whatever the case may be, they won't let us down. You have to wish a year ahead. Ah, yes, you wish for the thing you need next year. I don't follow anything you're saying. Can't you use that imagination for something else? And we're done. Please excuse me for a moment. Using Haruhi's climax of enthusiasm as an opportunity, Koizumi casually stood up. From there, he took a series of natural flowing motions, leaving the room. He's like dancing out. It was like, woohoo! He's doing some interpretive dance moves out there. However, in the precise moment of Koizumi's exit, I noticed his eye signal. Did they do the bit in Tanabata episode where Haruhi's like, what day is it? And Kyon's like, your birthday? Asina's birthday, Naga's birthday. Konata says something about how, because Kagami and Tsukasa Hiragi's birthday is on Tanabata, Konata does like a joke where she's like, oh, you can like wish for what you want. You know, it's easy for you to like make a wish on Tanabata because you just give your birthday wish, right, or something like that. And then Kagumi's like, that's not what that's for, or whatever, you know, in typical tsundere, like, straight man fashion, right? As much as I may not want to admit it, I knew what he was trying to tell me with those eye signals. And so I slightly cleared my throat and stood up. I'm also gonna step out and use the restroom. Alright guys, time to take a piss. Okay, but why aren't you? What, you should get stuff like that out of the way ahead of time. Yeah. Now if Koizumi wasn't actually signaling at me, oh my gosh, I think I actually like, my throat's actually a little screwed up. Water, please, water. Noro ga itai. Man. I hope I didn't screw up my voice, man. Now, if Koizumi wasn't actually signaling at me, I'll have been made fun of for nothing. Ah, my poor ego. With these thoughts in my mind, I headed out of the club room. As expected, when I left the club room, Koizumi was there waiting for me. So, do you want me for something? Do you want me for something? I'm very glad you noticed. To be honest, I almost wanted to pretend I didn't. I deeply apologize if I've inconvenienced you. As Koizumi bowed his head with an easy smile, you know, easy smile, I lost my motivation to complain, you know, that guy's a real charmer. So, what do you want? Koizumi's face suddenly turned quite serious as he opened his mouth to speak. So we gotta use Koizumi's serious voice. There is one thing in particular that's bothering me. Here we go again. It's just one thing after another. Don't you ever run out of material? Instead of drip feeding me concerns, I prefer you just give me the whole list. As much as I would like to do so, unfortunately, the situation is developing without consideration of our wishes. I get it. I was just complaining a little. Well, I certainly understand how you feel. So, what's this thing that's bothering? His face is relaxed, guys. That's why I can talk normally now. So, what's this thing that's bothering you? That would be the situation we find ourselves in. Our situation? Isn't it a little late to be bringing that up? I wouldn't have brought you out here if there wasn't a new development, of course. Hi, Mickey Mouse. Hello. Oh, well, it was like makes me think of Patty. First alert. Mission 1. What was it? Money is power. Other such lines. What happened in the gymnasium just now? Huh? Didn't you find it somehow different from the previous cases? Different from the others? No. I felt an intense discomfort. In what way? So far, we've seen several cases of alternate space appearing throughout the school. At a glance, they seem entirely isolated, as if there's no underlying pattern. But are you able to see any common circumstances behind them all? Common circumstances? That's... No. There were. Certainly, whenever alternate space appeared. What does the gauge mean? The gauge is like how pissed off Heart... It's not how angry Heart, it's how like distracted she is, right? We gotta use the sock ruses to distract her appropriately, you know, in order to get the car. No, but seriously, it's like a meter of like how distracted she is, and it's like the more distracted she is, the better it is, because she's not focusing on the bad stuff, right? And it makes like some gameplay puzzles part of the game easier if she's more distracted. Anyway, certainly, whenever alternate space appeared, there was always that. The data life forms, huh? Indeed. Yeah, the more time you have in puzzle phase. I'm gonna need it if previous streams have been an indication. I'll try my best. I think I was just really out of it at the time, so hopefully I'll be more focused. I need to have her distracted and me focused. Right now, I don't think I'm doing very good at either of those. But Koizumi gave a serious nod. Uh-oh, he's serious again. As I recall, unlike the first two cases, they weren't connected to the gymnasium situation. Could it be that Nagato just never told us so? That is a possibility. However, there are further points that don't add up to me. For example, in the first two alternate spaces, we could clearly see the influence of Miss Suzumiya's words. However, the alternate space that broke out in the gymnasium was somehow different. Not to mention the fact that it wasn't mentioned in any of the computer society's testimonies. The reason why I'm currently only aiming for perfected puzzles when it comes to 100% is because of how many branching paths the game has in the mouth. Yeah. I probably need to do more streams of this game where I do the other paths. But it just... Well, I think I was so defeated. Maybe when the whole game is done, I'll do more streams of like the rest, what we missed, right? But like, yeah, I remember episode 3. I was like really bummed out because I sucked so hard at the puzzle phase. I was like so like I don't I'm so feel so bad, man. But yeah, but we'll see. I find it hard to rationalize the current situation as Miss Suzumiya's power alone. I can't help but feel that perhaps some other being is involved. Some other being? Come on now, give me a break. Haruhie alone is already too much. If some other nuisance has gotten involved, we're done for. I likewise hold that there's a high probability it's nothing more than a baseless worry. But there is one thing that's true and certain. I don't even want to hear it. Not that it's gonna stop you. The abnormal situation around the school is only continuing to worsen and worsen. I somehow knew as much even if I didn't want to hear it spoken. From here on out, there's a higher chance of more dangerous phenomena. Good grief, it's been tough enough as it is. If it gets any worse... I suddenly feel the urge to complain about it to Haruhie. Such a funny line. It's like, oh, I got a moment. He needs to complain to Haruhie more. We need to start acting more cautiously than we have been up until this point. I'll try to impart that to Miss Asahina and Miss Nagato as well. Now we just need to heal with Haruhie, huh? Is it weird it took me until episode 3 to use partner abilities? I don't think I've... No, I used... What was it? Did I? I think somebody was like... They were... Yeah, probably immediately was like begging me to use partner abilities or something. It's like, use them, you suck! And I think I did use them in episode 3 too. Indeed, I'll leave that to you. Our expert when it counts. Oh, our expert when it counts. It's like all one word. Or one unit. Why do I have to be the unit? The anti-Haruhie unit. It's a matter of being the right person in the right place. Because after all, you know, the right person in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Or the right man in the wrong place, right? Well, I don't have any weird powers like you or Nagato. And Asahina certainly isn't a very reliable Haruhie stopper. Well, she kind of is in a certain sense. She's a Haruhie distractor. If being careful were enough to stop things, there wouldn't be any trouble in the first place. And we ended up getting back quite late thanks to our strategy meeting. You know, our Uchiawase, right? You both took quite a long time, huh? Any detours on the way back? It was a really, really long pee session. My bladder was bursting. It was a relief that Haruhi wasn't in as bad of a mood as I expected. Sorry. As a result of our discussion, we drew out our plan like this. In order to convince Haruhi that everything going on in the school is total nonsense. It's total japes, right? We'll make up an unnatural phenomenon that we think will capture her interest. Ooh, self-fulfilling prophecy time, maybe? Right, like we're working behind the scenes on a test of courage. All we need is for Haruhi to enjoy it without finding out. Worst case scenario, she ends up believing it was all a fabrication, and that's good too. A strategy where either outcome is wonderful. Let's call it a win-win. Alright then, let's get going. We gotta investigate that pool. Haruhi then stood up and appeared to think to herself for a little. Or to think to herself a little. My Asahina voice, I need to decide on it. Is something wrong? Do you also need to use the restroom? Your bladder is looking rather full. Not at all, I was just feeling a little hungry is all. Late night snack. I see, a late night snack, huh? That's not a bad idea, Yuki. Ooh, distraction meter is going up. Very well. In that case, we'll split into 2 groups. Pool investigation and shopping. Please hold on for a moment, Miss Suzumiya. Koizumi raised his hand at the perfect moment. Is there some kind of issue? Personally, I'd like to do another investigation within the school. Within the school again? Isn't it a bit sudden for that? A real unnatural phenomenon really ought to occur at night. Even if nothing happened during the day, the circumstances are different now. Naturally, this is just Koizumi's diversion. In fact, why are they at the school so late? Because Haruhi wants to investigate phenomena and stuff. Naturally, this is just Koizumi's diversion. In fact, during our conversation earlier, you know, the one that we just had a minute ago. But we didn't see this part. I believe it's time to make our move. What do you want to do? Or did we backlog? What did I miss? Did I misunderstand? Yo, this is like a flashback, right? At this rate, it could already be too late to avert what may happen at the pool. In that case, we should keep Miss Suzumiya away from the pool as best we can. I suppose we can call it preparation for that end. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I don't want to deal with any extra hassle. You know, mendokuse. Unlike you, I'm a regular human through and through after all. Oh my, how cold. I was hoping that you'd want to help by all means. What exactly are you getting at? That's how the conversation went. According to Koizumi, in order to keep Haruhi far from the pool, we'll implement a quote-unquote trick within the school. Of course, there's no way we can tell her directly. Alright, I'll leave the in-school investigation to you, Koizumi. Distraction up. The rest of us will handle investigating the pool and buying late-night meals. It's gonna be a long night, so we need to make sure we're well prepared. Long night, huh? Really will be. Dude, we gotta save my current progress. It won't be reflected. It's time to save. Dude, I'm sure it is ever. Yep. It'll overwrite. Yes, I need to save again, right? Again. Save again. Okay, we're good. Dude, we gotta decide. Checkpoint moment. Alright, well, we can go to the pool. We could assign at least one member. So I guess the question is, what do we really want to yeah, we have to, somebody has to go shopping, right? But what do we want to do? What sounds the most exciting to me? Now I think generally the case, if we're gonna have Kyon go with somebody, like Kyon being by himself, I don't think is ever, to my understanding, ever interesting. Like it's just, maybe I'm wrong about that. But I believe it's the case that if you're gonna, oh well, I guess if you have to go shopping, it has to be by yourself, right? Or no? We could just all like, you know, Kyon with his shopping bag in each hand, right? Well, to me, shopping, we shopped, didn't we, in episode 3 already? I want to check out the pool. If Kyon's by himself, he gets all the main topics, so there's a gameplay reason for it. Okay. We'll have Nagata go shopping. But you know, I think we've done too much of the Kyon X Asahina. So we'll do this. We'll do this. I want to go to the pool. See a new location. Alright, let's thoroughly investigate this pool. You say investigate, but how exactly do you want us to investigate it? I'm guessing that the glowing phenomenon is a sort of signal. A signal, huh? The aliens on the surface. I love this route. Well, then we picked a good one. Yeah. The aliens on the surface are communicating with the orbiting mothership in some way. If you look at it that way, it explains everything. How the hell does that explain anything? As always, I'm unable to follow Haruhi's reasoning. Let's try contacting the aliens as well. Dude, we're increasing distractions. Hold on a second. Why is that the idea you jumped to? It'd be an incredible feat if we could summon a UFO. Well, I certainly agree that it would be incredible. But just reaching out doesn't mean a UFO would really come, you know. What? Kyon, you're not trying to say UFOs don't exist, are you? Well, I suppose there might be aliens in UFOs. There's one right in front of me after all. You're gonna reject the idea before we even try? Not exactly rejecting it, I guess. What if they did summon the UFO minigame from Mario Party Advance? I don't even... Or what if they did that? I never played Mario Party Advance, so not sure what that is about, but... That's like one of the few Mario Parties I haven't played. At least a little bit. I think I've played like 1 through 8, and then I played DS. And then after that, I've like sometimes played. I've played Superstars on Switch and Super Mario Party. I never, not to any significant degree. I'm just saying the odds that UFO actually comes once you summon it are practically 0. Huh? I always wonder, why are you so negative like that? Negative, Nancy Kyon. Don't call it negative. I'm just doing things that are a waste of time. I wasn't so foolish as to think resisting Haruhi would actually get me anywhere. But it'll be bad if I don't divert Haruhi's attention away from these dubious directions. Jamboree's so lit. Well, maybe I'll have to try it sometime. Saying something's a waste of time before you try it is the negativity I'm talking about! How exactly do you plan to call a UFO? Using radio or something? Casually just banging on. Well, I'll take a look at it after stream, or whenever there's some downtime. What exactly do you call it? Plan to using radio or something? How passive, you're planning on drawing alien text in the school grounds with a line marker or some real... Yeah, those Nazca lines or whatever. Although those are... No, Nazca lines are drawn... Not alien related, right? People think aliens are drawing those, but... I don't know. I know they mentioned the Nazca lines in an episode in the anime, right? We'll be using the time-honored UFO calling technique. We'll all hold hands and form a circle, then focus really hard while chanting a spell. What's the spell? We'll be chanting, Ventra, Ventra, space people! I'm not exactly sure how time-honored this is. The second half of the spell is in English. Retort back at Haruhie. Ask for Nagato's opinion. Iken, right? Well, you know, I kind of want to have this chant happen. I don't know if it does or not. Urusei Yasura moment! We're gonna ask for Nagato's opinion, I guess. Say, Nagato, would a UFO actually come if we did that ritual? It depends. So you mean... So you're saying there's a chance? Space Ventura. Oh, Space... Yeah. So you mean it might actually happen? Whether the ritual is performed or not... Or... Whether the ritual is performed or not, the chance of seeing a UFO doesn't change. If one is witnessed during the ceremony, the participants may assume its effectiveness. Right. Wouldn't change your chances at all. The chance of witnessing a UFO is... That's alright, Nagato. Thank you. I don't have to hear anymore. Shut up, please. Zip it, Nagato. I don't think it's really going to mean anything to me, just hearing the precise value anyway. I mean, might. I see. See. Take this. Tapeketo daze! What's this? A slide rule? That sounds like that rules. It's useful for doing calculations you can't work out in your head. Not that I would have anything to do with that. Dude, perfect for moe drill. Right. Thank you. It's smaller than a calculator, but I think you need to be mathematically minded to use this. Can you stop blabbering on and on so we can get started? Because you suck at math, I guess. Come on, hold your hand out, Yuki. Let's all hold hands. Tashimo? Me too. Right? Sorry, Nagato. It's not a problem. Dude, Kyoen's all, like, hand-holding. He's gotta ask for hand-holding permission. The three of us hold hands in a circle, leaving me feeling a little awkward. But if it was Asahina, I wouldn't have felt awkward at all. Can you blame me? How often do you get to hold hands with two girls at the same time? Dude. Alright everyone, let's focus our minds and chant! Ventra, Ventra, space people! Join in everyone! Ventra, Ventra, space people. Ventra, Ventra, space people. Good grief, this is 2,000 times more embarrassing. This is 2,000 times more embarrassing than the folk dance on sports day. Kyoen, you're too quiet! The aliens won't be able to hear you! I'm distracted now. Oh, you got me distracted. I don't want to hear anything. I highly doubt they can hear this from the stratosphere. The moon, you know, shining for you, know that I adore you. If they're listening by ear. Ventra, Ventra, space people! Come on, at the top of your lungs! Ventra, Ventra, space people! I can't. Or, no, he doesn't say it very enthusiastically, I guess. I can't. The feeling that I couldn't go on surged at me like a fishing fleet with a big catch flag. However, there was just one problem. Unlike Nagato's gentle, cool hands, Haruhi's hands were getting hot. If Haruhi really wishes hard like this, a UFO is actually gonna come, right? It's a nuisance if they don't come, but it's definitely worse if they do. Ventra! Ventra! Space people! One more time! Ventra, Ventra, space people. Looks like they're not coming no matter how much we call. Maybe they're on vacation today. They should come anyway! They can't have time in Liu tomorrow! Anyway, if we're this easy to call a UFO, no one would have any trouble doing so. Dude, you gotta get their number. You know, you gotta get their cellular data number. Cellular phone. No way, they might be flying over here. They might be flying around over there, right? She acts as if it's as easy as catching a cruising taxi. Maybe we're at too low an elevation? Is that the issue? It's probably more effective to do it at a higher altitude. Like where? At the top of Mount Fuji. Be pretty nice if this is what gets us out of the school. Let's see. The roof of the main school building. Dude, but we gotta watch out in the main there's gonna be a fight up there between, you know... my brain. Yeah, there's gonna be like, you know, aliens fighting and, you know, Mikuru beams going on. It's not really a big altitude difference from here to the roof, you know. I'm not so sure. Think about how your phone signal changes from place to place. She's seriously treating this like getting cell coverage. You know, Rakuten Mobile does offer some good deals, but who knows about their coverage. Toyun. Can't make the reference. I was trying to think of some. There's like some Rakuten Mobile commercial that I used to really like. It was funny. Right, I think trying it on the roof is a pretty good idea. Well then, what should I do? Dude, we gotta go to the roof or we gotta keep watch at the pool? Well, I get the feeling that if we watch at the pool, we're gonna start seeing some stuff. If we go to the roof, probably not much is gonna... We might get some moments with Haruhi. But I want to see those A lamels, right? So something might happen at the pool while Haruhi's not here. I'll keep an eye on the pool. You two can go. That makes sense. All right, we'll leave you to watch the pool. Yuki, let's go to the roof. Now the source of disaster is gone. This way, even if something happens at the pool, Haruhi won't see it. What? I saw something shining by the pool. Oh, just a marble, huh? Topic getto daze! Why is there a marble by the pool? Maybe someone was playing with it here. Did they lose all their marbles? What are you playing? What kind of loser plays with marbles at the pool in high school? They've lost their marbles, dude. They're going crazy. Maybe I'll be able to use it, so I might as well take it. It's like a real kleptomaniac type attitude. I could use this, so I should just steal. No, they just came back. Nothing happened. We just got topic. All we got was hot topic and lie. Doesn't look like they're coming. Maybe they're busy. As if your weird ritual would have gotten your feelings across. Jeez, how long has it been now? He's been constantly checking the clock. We can't have her getting so impatient. Nagato was staring at Haruhi with her normal, expressionless face. I'm not so sure why, but seeing Nagato staring like that makes me feel uneasy. Jonas so real? Yeah, dude. Kyon is the realest dealist. Maybe Haruhi's desires are gonna start coming true. Gotta ask Nagato. Get that advice. I guess I should ask Nagato about that. Hey Nagato, is everything okay? No. Okay? What does okay even mean? How could you say that I'm okay? First you say it's okay, and then you say it's no way. Like, the pool isn't gonna light up, and UFOs aren't gonna come, right? You know, Arino Mama. It's just that it'd be quite a nuisance if she saw anything like that. There are no signs of either occurring. There are no signs of either occurring at the present moment. However, with Space's data links unstable as they are now, there is a chance an abnormality may be triggered. Right. Shouldn't have asked. Just made me needlessly nervous. Here. Dude, we're getting so many topics. An amulet. I'm surprised you have something so religious. I found it on the roof. I have information that tells me that they give people comfort. Whether or not it actually gives me comfort, I guess I'll hold on to it. Hey Haruhi. Haven't you had enough by now? What are you talking about? If we pull out now, the SOS Brigade's reputation will be in shambles. Reputation with who? Did we ever even have a reputation to lose? Just a little longer. I'm sure aliens will show up in a UFO soon. I'm sure she'd be even happier knowing that if they do show up, it'd be the end of the world. I hope I don't have to worry about this stuff forever. After all, I've got homework due. No, summer vacation. I got my summer homework to do. I can't be dealing with saving the world now. What are you doing, Kyon? Sorry, girl, but the Mars bars aren't gonna show up. I mean, the Mars people. No Mars bars for us, unfortunately. Got nothing to better do, so I'm skipping stones. I'm skipping stones and... something that rhymes with that. Jeez, you had me mixed up for a second. I'm skipping stones and confusing hoes. Doesn't really rhyme. It's a little... I need to do this to distract myself, otherwise I'll lose my mind. One more. I used to be able to make them skip a little more, but I haven't done it for a while. Dude, I was never good at skipping stones. Not that I ever got much practice at it, and not that I ever had good stones to skip with. But yeah, I was never very good at that. Yeah. Unfortunate. You gotta have like a flat one, right? You gotta throw it kind of flat. But I always had lumpy stones. And when you're a kid, you're just like, throw the stone! Give it a good alley-oop. What's that? Nagato, seemingly interested, came over and asked. I thought she knew everything. Life is full of surprises. Stone skipping. You throw the stones so that they jump off the water surface. Stone skipping. You just throw it at the right angle with some good force, and it'll skip. Da 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 da. Nagato was watching what I was doing very closely. Her gaze felt a few degrees warmer than usual. I guess she's interested then. Dude, she's gonna be skipping those stones. The smoother the stone, the better. It's similar to teleportation. Teleportation? Like, warping? You mean to say stone skipping is? If you imagine a ball floating on the surface of a three-dimensional body of water, it moves by drifting along the surface. That resembles movement through linear time. Sounds complicated. By diving or floating above the water, it moves into another dimension. By leaping over the water surface, it transcends the time plane. So that's like warping? Yes. I heard bouncing bombs were inspired by stone skipping. But I'm a little surprised to hear that warping is based on the same theory. Hup! Da, 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 da. Whoa! What? Nagato must have tried her hand at stone skipping, but I didn't even see her hand move. Dude, she's got no hands. It's just blur. Huge pillars of water stood in a row. The stone had crossed the pool, now out of sight. The stone was moving so fast, it might well be in orbit about now. Uh-oh, it's gonna hit a spaceship and then it's gonna crash. And then it's gonna kill somebody. And then we're gonna be stuck here forever. Ah, I'm sure that'll never happen. What was that splash? What are those pillars of water? Did the aliens jump into the pool? Yippee! 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 Dude, we have the alien mouse. Just calm down, Haruhie. Haruhie nearly jumped in the pool fully clothed, thinking the aliens had arrived. Where are they? Where are the aliens? Don't freak out, Haruhie. That wasn't an alien or a UFO or anything. Anyway, this is the first I've heard that the aliens were coming to take a dip in the pool. Well, it's hot. Even aliens must even aliens must want to cool down, right? Absolutely not. That was just the sound of us skipping stones. Huh? You're telling me those big pillars and splashes were just from stone skipping? How is it possible in any way to do all that with stone skipping? It's just as much of a surprise for me as it is for Haruhie. But at least one consolation is that Haruhie didn't see Nagato's stone skipping. Or scone skipping. Stone skipping, you know. The problem now is, how do we play it off? How do we, you know... yeah. It was me! I was the based one. I threw the stone so hard. It'd be a lot of trouble if we reveal it was Nagato. Let's just say it was me. Oh wait, did I think I pressed the skip button for like a second, but like it didn't do anything. Yeah, okay, we're good. Sorry, Haruhie. It was me. What? You did it? How did you make so much noise? It's just the relationship between stone skipping and warping, you know. Huh? Why are we bringing up warming? Why are you bringing up warping? Explain yourself. Distraction. Up. Wow, setting that complicated stuff aside. I need to probably drink some water. I think my brain is going crazy right now. My brain is going a million miles a minute. Whew. Whew. Relax. Gotta go take some Shinko cues now. Okay. Well, setting that complicated stuff aside, it was me who did it. So just calm down for now. I wanted to see if I could skip a really big stone, so I tried. Didn't work though. Jeez, you keep misleading me! Stop getting in the way of the investigation! Haruhi's seething. Haruhi seems to be in a bad mood. Bad mood? Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. My brain was like, bad mood, that sounds like a reference to something. It's not. Bad luck. Anyway. Haruhie seems to be in a bad mood, but at least it seems like I laid it off well. At any rate, I must be sounding like a crazy person with my constant, like, references to things nobody gets. But anyway. Nagato, would you mind letting me know before you do something? Understood. I'll request permission before taking action. Well, not everything, but stuff like what you did just now was a little problematic. Problematic. That's outside the range of things a human can do, or just abnormal. Let me know. Understood. Good grief. I didn't expect this to be so bad on my heart. Dude, he's gonna get heart palpitations. Ah, jeez! Are all the UFOs busy or something? Dude, they're all out on pizza delivery. You know? Who do you think it delivers Pizza Planet? Is there some event going on they're doing somewhere? They went to the Alien Convention. They went to A-Con. Oh wait, that's not an actual convention. At least it... Okay. They all went to Sakura-Con to go see Jonko's presentation. They went Sakura-Con ikimasu! You know. They're all there for the Garuga Mesh and anime, manga, gaming, you know, all that. Seems Haruhie is genuinely treating UFOs like cruising taxis, huh? Alright, so how'd we do? We got 2 character topics and we got 1 subtopics. Monitored and investigated the pool for any unusual occurrences. Huh? Yep. Sakura-kan ikimasu! Alright, well I think we're just looking at topics at this point, so, you know, we've got a bunch. Alright, well let's move on. Everyone from the in-school investigation, shopping, and pool groups gathered by the poolside. Koizumi met eyes with me and nodded with a smile. I don't get any joy from a man smiling at me. Dude. But at least it seems like everything's ready. How did things go by the pool? Did any aliens show up? It was absolutely hopeless. There wasn't even the slightest hint of them. This is how they treat me after I welcome them with open arms? Haruhie seemed very worked up. Maybe they noticed we were looking for them. Or maybe their activation period doesn't start until later. Haruhie glared at the water surface and groaned. Ah! As if thinking hard. Ah! Oh, I need to stop doing that. It's gonna hurt my throat. As if thinking hard. She has no intention of giving up on her alien invasion theory. Distraction up. By the way, Koizumi, I'm gonna need your report. Were there any ghosts? You know. Were you Komata Toki wa? Yeah. Yokai Aikashi? Komata Toki wa? Haruhie asked, still staring into the pool. Unfortunately. I see. We actually found a bunch! He didn't say that there weren't any. He just said unfortunately. Well, if we found them so easily, all the work during the day would have been a waste of time. It's news to me that Haruhie apparently went through a lot of work. It looked to me like she was always acting on spinal reflexes, doing whatever she wanted. How about you patrol the school and make sure for yourself? Oh wait, no, I need to read it differently. Perhaps something interesting may happen. Koizumi tested Haruhie with those suggestive words. Smile on faces ever. Oh my gosh. I have like a bunch of like my throat is like kind of weird. My my throat's all messed up. My sinuses and all this. My voice. Koizumi tested Haruhie with a suggestive word, smile on faces ever. If you say it like that, it's obvious you planted something. Haruhie being Haruhie, she seemed to pick up on Koizumi's suggestion. Oh, something might happen, huh? Dude, we've been really distracting her. With that, a smile crept to her face like a brat who had just thought of an ingenious prank. I've decided. As Koizumi suggested, I'm gonna have a little search around the school building. Dude, she's max distracted almost. As Haruhie said so, she turned her back to the pool and started walking to the main building. For once, I'm grateful for her spontaneity. You sure about this? You pretty much outright told her that you did some tampering. I believe it's better that way. Simply put, all we need is to get Miss Suzumiya's interest. So that way we can collect on it and... you know. Okay. Bad joke, boo. As you can see, we've successfully managed to get her away from the pool by doing so. We gotta increase Haruhi's interest rates, you know. So we can... some sort of joke about economics or something, I don't know. Haruhie wow. Or Hikage wow. Uh-oh. He's got a point. Haruhie willingly ran off to the school building. I guess we just need to keep delaying her as best we can, right? Alright, now we just need to deal with this precarious looking pool. Precisely. Right, I know it's sudden, Nagato, but... You know, we haven't seen Mikuru yet, even though supposedly she's back. Nagato. I'm sure she was behind me a moment ago. Like, she's got the snacks! Dude, we completely forgot. Like, where is she? She's got the snacks, dude. Before I knew it, she was standing at the edge of the pool, staring at the surface. Hey, what's going on? She got lost in Tesco. Get ready for CG. Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready. It has begun. What? Right as Nagato's finger pointed at the pool surface. The pool is glowing. Do not panic. The phase is shifting. Easier said than done. Gah! I couldn't help but look away due to the brightness. When I finally opened my eyes again. Uh-oh. What is the, oh, it's like, fast forward, high text, let's go see it. We got the CG going on. They looking at something. Kyon's crotch is, getting something going on there. Some, okay. Uh-oh, what the hell? Just like the story, the pool was glowing an eerie fluorescent green. Ooh. You know, I can make the screen green too. Ooh. Oh no, it's all green now. The pool is glowing. Dude, we're scared. Yeah, I can see it too. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to see it. Who spilled their Mountain Dew in the pool? Honestly, I didn't wish I have to see it. I wish I didn't have to see it. Dude, it's like literally almost the same color as my like greens. Oh no! The pool's appearance had completely transformed right before my eyes. The chlorinated water that filled the pool was squirming around like a mollusk. On top of that, it was heading this way and closing in on us. Nagato, this is... Data life form. Well, I get that much, but what the hell is it trying to do? That would be... It seems it's not quite the time for a detailed it seems it's not quite the time for a detailed explanation. Koizumi was right. Our surroundings were warping as if they were going limp. Just like before, the data life form or whatever was trying to create alternate space. This again. What matters is that we can't allow Miss Suzumiya to get close. It's a race against time. Dosuru! Dude, is this like the puzzle part, or is this not until like later? Are we at puzzle part? Because I gotta focus then. We'll see. We'll see, right? Alright. Hopefully it's okay. You know, we gotta summon all of the circles and squares energy. Oh wait, I keep saving. I need to not. We don't need to save more. We're good. We're good on saving. No more saving. We're done. We're done. No more saving. I gotta Dosuru. Who will go with Haruhie? I think we've had... I don't remember. I guess we probably had everyone. I don't think we've had Kyon go. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just have him go. Who will deal with the alternate space? I guess we'll do Koizumi. I don't think we've seen him. We'll see. I don't know. We'll just go with this. I gotta focus this time. If I can even remember how to play it. Alright guys, don't get... No bullying! No bullying! No bullying, guys! I haven't played this in like a year and a half. But I got plenty of extra time. So... No bullying. Millie, if you're here, no bullying. No bullying. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Mikuru's power. You gotta watch out. I don't think we're gonna use it, but you know, we'll see. I'll keep in mind. Alright, so if I remember all this information that I don't remember. Alright, so we'll try. Again, keep in mind, I haven't played this in a year and a half. So I don't know what's going on. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Alright. Alright, so let's go. So you like check with the magnifying glass, right? And then... Or, I don't know. Okay. I don't remember the control. Okay, so that means that there's like 2 that are within this 9x9, right? So if I check like... I don't... Okay. So if there's 2... Yeah, the problem is I think I'm over analyzing. Or I don't know. If I check here, like, I think, yeah, this is gonna be already. I can already see this. Dude, we have 8 lamels. Awesome. Okay, so, we still want to leave this behind, right? So, if there's, like, 2 here, and this, I mean, like, I don't know. My brain, the thing is, I get it, right? Like, you know, before you guys be like, do you not understand? It's like, I do understand, but I just, my brain is not thinking. Okay. Right, it's not there. I don't know why I'd even check there. Okay, let me just focus. Let me just focus. Right, so that was that, and so that means that there's like maybe one here, right? No, right, but there could be one here. Right. See, I get it, I get it. Okay, let's go search more. Use Nagato's power. Okay, sure, I'll use it. Okay, what did that do? That revealed a bunch of stuff. Okay. So that means that there could be... Or what happened? Okay. So there could be one... You're supposed to touch a square you're currently searching. To a wide range of squares. Yeah, I think that sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. But again, I don't know. I haven't played this game in like a year and a half. That cost us a lot of time, huh? If we don't get back fast, we'll miss the spaceship landing. From ghosts and unnatural phenomena to aliens, huh? Come on, Kyon, let's hurry! Okay. I'm supposed to do something to search for large I'm supposed to touch where the character is currently standing. So, like, if I search here, or, what do you mean, touch? I think I'm not, okay, let's try. So if I touch where the character is currently standing, but he doesn't want to search there. Like, what? What is, oh, what? Okay. Which topic should I use? I'm sorry, guys. I think my gameplay is slightly better, but it's still not going that great. Mikuru's dink, dude. But we gotta use the slide rule, you know. I gotta know what that's all about. Haruhie, take a look at this. Without the magnifying glass highlighted. Okay, I'll try that. What is it? Don't forget we're really busy right now. Nagato gave me a slide rule. A slide rule? You wouldn't use a slide rule these days apart from extreme edge cases. Oh wait, it's not a ruler. That's what I've heard, but I don't even really get how to use it. My brain, like, I think knows what a slide rule is, right? But let me just look it up. Yeah, it has an edge, right? Yeah, I know what it is. So yeah, edge cases. Ooh, haha. Go back in time, laugh at my joke. Okay, there we go. That's what I've heard, but I don't even really get how to use it. A calculator is all you need. Don't tell me you don't know how to use a calculator. Don't be ridiculous. I can at least do the 4 basic operations. Sine, cosine, tangent. In other words, you can't do scientific operations? Dude, that's so cringe. He doesn't even know what a cos is, or a tan. Or the square root. Dude, Kyon can't do square roots. What are you gonna do without square roots? Why are you boasting about what you can't do? Just hurry up and get a move on. Get good. Okay, so we don't want no magnifying glass. Okay. No, where are you going? Okay, we'll search here then. How about that? So you do that and it searches a bunch. Okay. Oh, there's something here. Okay, good. So there could be one like here, right? Or in this area. Or what am I doing? Wrong. No. Right, like that. Okay. So that means there's probably some maybe over here. If I understand how this works. Or maybe I'm not understanding. Oh, but you have to use the magnifying glass to like actually identify, right? That's the idea. So that means that there would probably be one here, right? Yeah. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. At long last. So that means there's probably one like here, right? Based off of my intuition. But we don't want to... Okay. No, not like that. Oh, there, actually. There we go. Alright. So we've at least gotten the goal. Which is good. So we move here... Or what? No, I don't... Not that. I want... Okay. I think at this point, just give me a few more like rounds of playing this, and I think I'd be doing okay. If you keep on dawdling so much, you might get caught by the teacher on patrol. If you catch us, we'll lose a lot of time. Hurry up, Kyon. But have you considered The topic. This flashlight might be useful. No way! Just as I mentioned it, there they are. Hide, Kyon. Yeah. Da 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 da. No one's coming. Well, that was what? No one's coming, but it was him? Uh-oh. What? Well, I just remembered I had a flashlight, so I switched it on. Jeez, don't confuse me like that. Right, my bad. That might have bought us some time. Alright, we avoided the accident. But I cannot avoid my bad management of the controls. Right, so I want him to move there, right? But he doesn't want to move there because he's standing here. But he doesn't want to... He has to move out of the way, right? That's a little confusing to me. Okay, so now let's go and look, I guess over here somewhere, right? Maybe move over here and then check. There we go. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Sate. Dude, we're gonna touch that. Touch. Which topic should I use? Okay, which one? Dude, Mikuru's drink sounds pretty cool. Aside from the energy drinks, Asahina chose some drinks that are good for eyesight. Carrot juice? You mean the blueberry run? What's it called? Anthocyanin? Yeah, she said something about that. That's a great help, like constantly looking around for anything sus. Vicious. It's making my eyes tired. Perhaps we should have let our eyes stay tired. This means we can keep ourselves hard at work. I'm glad Mikuru was so thoughtful. Well, if you're tired, you should take a rest. Or maybe start over. I'm fine. We have these drinks after all. The school is so exciting at night, right? Asahina, it's backfired. Uh-oh. But it saved time somehow. Want to spark cranberry? No, where are you going? Why do you always like move which way? Okay, Koizumi, come here. Let's see. Ooh, we found something. See, I think also what confused me was that like checking with the yeah, what confused me was also, I remember, was that checking with like the big check without the magnifying glass doesn't reveal any like thing, right? And that really threw me off, I remember. Okay, nothing there. So yeah, here, right? That really threw me off, I remember. Alright, I feel glad that I'm slightly redeeming myself at the very least. Okay. No! Yabai. We're unlikely to run into the patrol at this point, right? Alright, let's run to the pool. No! Alright, let's go. Check. Oh, right, there was some stuff over here. Right, and so that would mean that it is probably here, right? No, but it could also be here. Okay. Alright, we're good. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. No. Unless I guessed super good by accident. Ooh, there we go. So, touch. Delay chance. Toy phone. Right, these are sub. Does that mean that they don't have dialogues associated with them? I forget what that means. Causes a delay. Or they have other effects. Yeah. I guess I'll just try the Marvel. I forget. No story? Yeah, no story associated with it. Okay. Alright, was one more. One more! No scenes associated with the subtopics, yeah. No. But it could be. We'll keep looking. So, here. Right. We did it. What a disaster. Well, you know, screw you, Koizumi, because this was actually my redemption. Because it showed that at least I know how to play the game. I've learned how to actually play the game properly. It took forever, but finally happened. Just gotta get better. By the time Haruhie arrived back at the pool, the area had just returned to normal after clearing out the singularities. How's it going, everyone? Did anything change while I was gone? Perfecto! It's as you can see. How was it in the school? A waste of time. What a stupid prank! Despite that, she appeared somewhat pleased. What the heck was that? Only a small child would be scared by that. I don't know who did it, but they better do some serious reflection. Haruhie glared at me as she spoke. Just to be clear, it was Koizumi's idea. My, I expect no less of Miss Suzumiya. Suddenly, Koizumi raised a cheerful voice. I always thought you would see right through us. My, I'm rather impressed. So it really was you guys who did it, huh? I cannot deny we were underprepared, but I'm impressed with you nonetheless, Miss Suzumiya. Well, I had a bit of fun, so I'll let you off. I appreciate the effort. Distraction can't go any more up! Dude, I have the car. The car has been attained at last. Haruhie let off Koizumi without any convincing and looked out over the pool. So, you're sure nothing happened at the pool, right? To be honest, yeah, today too much happened, but there's no way we can tell her that. Oh no! The screen! No! It's over! Haruhie's discovered the Ayla mouse! We all simply nodded in response to Haruhie's question. Heh. Well, no worries then. Alright, then let's move on to phase 2 of the plan. Phase 2? What the hell would that be? Well, isn't it obvious? Playing in the pool. Dude, we're gonna get some beach or some pool CGs. Huh? Indeed. How is that obvious? And Koizumi, what do you mean, indeed? You scared me so I was bugged at first. No! 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 It's all gone! No! 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 No!
like you must be talking upon the joy to do so or something.
The Socceroos was a distraction. I have the card. Alright, we're back. How is that obvious? And Koizumi, what do you mean, indeed? Okay, I gotta make sure that my like joke didn't like mess up the stream. My not very good joke. Koizumi, what do you mean, indeed? We were all lost for words after hearing such an unexpected twist. You're serious? My best Spider-Man laughing guy impression. I'm serious, very serious. We've got a pool all to ourselves right here, you know. There's no way we're not jumping in. Yippee! 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 Is that why you told us to bring swimwear? Exactly! It's not often you get to swim in a pool at night, you know. Haruhie was getting very excited, but to be honest, I wasn't in the mood. What? Dude. Beach balls, right? I mean, like, come on. Just a moment ago, it was filled with alien-like creatures. Nagato, is it okay to go in the pool? There are no issues. With the data's lifeform's existence probability lowered, they can no longer survive. In other words, that means they're not dead yet! They're still in the pool. In other words, it's safe in the pool? Yes. I guess with Nagato's seal of approval, it's sure to be safe, but... Swimming in the pool at night! I know, I do not have a good SpongeBob voice at all. I'd still really prefer not going in there, you know. There could be electric eels in there or something, you know. So... What are you spacing out for? Come on, Mikuru, get those clothes off, quick! Uh-oh. What? Stop! No! Haruhie jumped at Asahina and forcefully tried to get her clothes off. Uh-oh. This game is not rated M, by the way, so we gotta keep the... We can't have that. What a wonderful... I mean, disgraceful sight! Ah, terrible! Hey, you can't be doing that here. At least use the changing room. No way, that's way too much hassle. Come on now, stop struggling. Stop! Haruhie pulled off Asahina's clothes bit by bit. I really don't think I should watch, but if I... What did he mean by this? I really don't think I should watch, but if I look away... Nagato was taking off her uniform. Whoa, Nagato! Her swimwear appeared from under her clothes. Don't scare me like that. There is no need to be surprised. That's not the... Never mind. It seemed ridiculous to try to explain it, so I looked back the other way. Seems like Asahina also had her swimwear on underneath her uniform. I told you I could do it myself. You were being so slow, so I just gave you a hand. As she gave her selfish excuse, Haruhie also took off her clothes. Uh-oh, we're not potatoes here, dude. Can't just do that. Come on, Kyo and Koizumi, you two get changed as well. I don't actually have any swimwear underneath, though. Embarrassingly, me neither. Jeez, then just hurry up and use the changing rooms. I will do just that. Make it quick, you have 10 seconds. As I came to terms with the futility of objecting, I felt a severe rush of exhaustion. Regardless, Koizumi and I headed to the changing rooms without complaining. Whoa! Swimming time. Doriga beach ball! To be honest, I can't deny there's something exciting about the idea of swimming at night. It's not every day you get to have fun in the sun. Oh wait, no, fun in the pool under the moonlight. You know, under the sun having some fun, right? And when you also have Asahina's swimsuit figure being illuminated under that light, at that point, it's no exaggeration to call it a work of art. Well, you also can't forget about the rare sight of Nagato's swimsuit figure. Or Haruhi, who, purely on appearance, if you called her pretty, I wouldn't object. Would. Uh-oh! Is he saying would to Haruhi? If there were a guy whose heart stood still at a time like this, you should see a doctor. Here, Kyon, take this! Hey, I'm telling you, don't splash water! How unsightly. You better not let your guard down either, Mikuru. This is the type of fit Haruhi wore in her Lucky Star cameo. Well, it was a little more revealing, right? But yeah, it was like a white bikini. That's cold! Stop! Yeah! Desperately trying to get away from Haruhi's water splashing, Asahina lost her balance. And clung to me! Oops! Yeah, thank you. Hey, what are you doing cleaning him? Koizumi, attack the evil pervert! Very well. Her violent rampage cannot be stopped. Who are you calling an evil pervert? No hard feelings, but here I come. In more ways than one. Oh no! Hey, hold on a moment! Take that! Koizumi vocalized his enthusiasm as he swung up his arm. He then threw a beach ball he was holding at me. Dore beach ball? Though being a mere beach ball, it didn't hurt in the slightest. Being attacked grated on my nerves nonetheless. Nagato, don't just sit there, do something. I pleaded for help from Nagato, who was drifting around perched on a pool ring. Dude, it's just like that one gif. Where she just like slides around. Anyway, expressionless as she always is, her reply was curt. It's okay. There's no danger if you get hit. Well, I get that beach balls and water can't do any damage. But it feels bad all the same. Come on, you can run, but you can't hide. I'm bringing Yuki down with you. Take that! Water rained down over me and Nagato, and we looked at each other. Are you okay, Nagato? No issues. Alright, that's good. Of course, Nagato wouldn't mind. Well, wouldn't get mad after being splashed with water. If anything, she might look even more gentle than usual. Isn't this fun, not just reading books all the time? Relatively. Well, that's good. As a little break amongst the chaos, I can't deny it was quite a fun time. Actually, if anything, I completely forgot about all the dangers headed for us. Dude, we're already max distracted, can't do any more. Unfortunately, that time came to a surprisingly unsatisfying end. It was brought about due to a word from Nagato. They're here. Hey, what did you just say? Hold on, I thought the information life forms were gone. Most likely the faculty on patrol. Patrol, huh? Patrol? What? Oh, oi, Haruhi! Come on, Mikuru, stop hiding and come out! What do you want? Bad news! Patrol's coming! Patrol? Most likely the teacher on night duty. They're probably coming around to check whether there are any miscreants. Miscreants, that word. There's only one other instance in which I've heard the word miscreants used, and it's quite an interesting tale. Anyway, who may have snuck into the pool in the middle of the night. By miscreants, you mean us. What do we do? It's gonna be terrible if we're caught. As much as this annoys me, we better hide. Hide yourself at the edge of the pool and be quiet until they pass. Shh. By Haruhi's orders, we hid ourselves by the edge of the pool and waited for the night duty teacher to pass. Wait. Okabe. Walking up to the poolside, flashlight in hand, was our homeroom teacher, Mr. Okabe. Or Okabe. Anyway, he shone the flashlight like a searchlight, pointing it in various directions. Whoosh! Whoosh! That's Mikuru right now. Gotta hide the CG. Man, imagine being Mikuru in that situation. That would suck so hard. You know, she's like underneath all these people, right? Oh, but they're also underwater, so we gotta factor that in when I do the voice acting. Okay, no. The beam passed before my eyes, giving me a chill, but somehow it didn't spot us. Looks like we're clear. Nothing out of the ordinary. No, there definitely is. You just didn't notice. Making such a quip inside my head, I missed out for Mr. Okabe as he left the pool. Whew, that was a rather close one, don't you think? Yeah, would have been quite the ruckus if we were caught. I think it's about time we left. Haruhie, haven't you had enough of the pool by now? I thought I'd give her the suggestion, but her mind seemed to be somewhere else entirely. I've got it! Got what? Got milk? The glowing pool! I've just solved the mystery! The mystery? Yes, the rumor must have been started by someone like us, who snuck into the pool at night. They must have mistakenly thought the water's surface was emitting light. Gek's voice. It's hard to quip while you're underwater. I have no clue what Gek's voice doesn't sound like. He's like, it's hard to quip while you're underwater. I don't remember Gek's voice enough to do that, right? They must have mistakenly thought the water's surface was emitting light. However, in actuality, the pool was just being shone on by a flashlight. Just like what Okabe did right now. So essentially, what you're saying is the true culprit behind the glowing pool is the night duty teacher's flashlight? Exactly! It all adds up, right? Well, I guess you might be right. I'm not sure how to feel being one of the ones who just cleared aliens out of the pool. Though if Haruhi is willing to believe such a straightforward story, who am I to complain? I see, as impressive as ever from Miss Suzumiya. Do you think you could pull off such brilliant deduction with so little to work with? Not bad, huh? Feels great, but now I'm hungry. Yeah, Mikuru bought the snacks. What happened to those? Oh, she put them in the club room? Okay. Let's head back to the club room for snacks. Saying so in high spirits, she dashed out of the pool. Good grief, she's so carefree, being oblivious to our struggles. Ugh. You know. Okay, maybe you should write a book about that. Uh-oh. No. Not that we'd ever let her know, of course. I still wish I could explain my desire to complain. At last, we set our sights on the finale. Finale! Let's all eat and get fired. Let's all get fired up! You see, think of Tomo. Tomo Takino from Azumanga. Haruhie said while scarfing down junk food after we returned to the club room. Look, it's pretty late. How about we get some sleep or go home? Kyon, are you seriously still saying that dim-witted stuff? We've still got 3 more mysteries, and we're not going home until we clear them all. No! Focused. Distraction down. 3? The Computer Society only mentioned one other, right? About looking into a mirror at 2 a.m. or whatever. That one. Wrong! Don't you remember Tsuruya visited us during the day? She told us about some others then. Now that you mention it... Damn it. Now that I think about it, she's right. Until now, I hadn't thought of it as anything but a normal conversation. The one about the tree moving in the middle of the night. That totally screams 7 wonders, doesn't it? Ever since I heard about it, I've been looking forward to night coming. And then there's one more. The one about an unknown girl who wanders to school. Although for that one, there are reported sightings during the daytime as well. So we probably won't need to rush to investigate it tonight. If we can't tonight, then tomorrow. No luck tomorrow, then the day after. We got plenty of summer holiday left, so I'm sure we'll find her. Wait a sec. How long are you planning to keep the summer camp up for? I'm only interested in finding everything! In other words, you're planning to keep us until you do. Am I right to presume the tree in the courtyard will be our next subject of investigation? It is rather fortunate that the final of the Computer Society's mysteries, the case of the mirror at 2 a.m., has a prescribed time of occurrence. I'd like to be home by then if I could. Doesn't look like it's going to be quite that simple. Don't get so ahead of yourselves, everyone. There's no fun in us all just gathering in the courtyard, right? What's your plan this time, then? You're not planning on communicating with the dead or doing black magic, right? There's no way I'm doing anything tedious like that. What we'll do is a, quote-unquote, test of courage. Dude, that's us. We're up for that. A test of courage. I don't think you'll ever find ghosts or unnatural phenomena if you sit around waiting. Isn't that the direct opposite of what she was saying during the day? So we'll present them with the opportunity ourselves. And that would be the test of courage? That's right. Like, it happens all the time where people are doing a test of courage. And they run into real ghosts, right? No! Distraction down. This is no good. No good. No good. I'm sure it will make it easier for ghosts to show themselves. I'm sure it must make it easier for ghosts to show themselves. No, okay. My keyboard was in the chat still. She makes a statement without the slightest basis, as if it's a universally accepted truth. Wait a second. Wait a second. Who are you? If I actually think about it, the chance of an unnatural phenomenon is extremely high. In particular, stumbling across a large tree as it leisurely struts around the school. Even such a thing as that is extremely possible. We should stop her. That's what my intuition was screaming at me. If you really want to do a test of courage, can't we at least do it another day? Like, we have to do all sorts of preparation, right? Well, Koizumi's done the preparation for us already. What? Though, I won't deny it was a little underwhelming for me. Your plan is backfiring spectacularly, Koizumi. Don't just shrug it off. Dude, we need that emote. That sticker that's in the Haroohie Discord server. He's like, oh, I don't know. It's a good one. Unfortunately, my I don't think I have any more emote slots other than these 4. We just gotta stick with these. But if you become a member at youtube.com/timepiecemat, you can help me get more for only $1 a month. No, just kidding. Kyon, you can complain all you want, but the test of courage is definitely happening. That's a brigade chief order. In a way, she had more commanding power than the Secretary General of the UN. Okay. What an odd comparison. In a time like this, you might as well give up any desires to protest. Alright, let me explain the rules. Saying so, Haruhie took out a rectangular box. Dude, slide rule, perfect. I can use it to measure the... Oh wait, different thing, not a ruler. No, not chess. That's gonna be like for episode 5 with the chess puzzles or whatever. I'm gonna like suck so hard at those. I'm like, I'm no chess whiz. Anyway, that's a later concern. That's Koizumi's chessboard, isn't it? That's right. Haruhi opened the folded chessboard and took out one of the pieces. I put some chess pieces on the landing in the main building. One by one. Right. We'll leave about 15 minutes between each of us heading out. And we'll try to retrieve the pieces. There's no time limit, but there'll be a penalty for whoever takes the longest. Uh-oh, you're bad at chess too. Stockfish time, stockfish. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I was, I've played chess, you know, a couple times, but not recently. We'll be walking through the school building by ourselves? There's no denying the risks of being alone in this situation. Can't we at least go in pairs? Oh, wait a minute. This is a, the intro was like some in media res stuff, you know? Man, this literary devices. Absolutely not. Zettai ni no! Some idiot might start using the darkness as an excuse to explore his fantasies. Wait, why are you glaring at me as you say that? Oh right, I forgot to mention. You need to pass the tree in the courtyard on your way. If you see anything strange with it, you report every last detail back to me. Guess there's no choice but to do as Haruhi says, or Haruhi. Guess there's no choice but to do what Haruhi says, huh? You know, we gotta make her happy for the day. The order was decided by a dubious lottery Haruhi prepared. Each of us was to head off in order, one by one. Do I really have to go no matter what? Stop complaining and get on with it. If you don't, I'll make you do a test of courage every day for the rest of summer. What sort of punishment is that? I'm going. See ya. It was hard to even look at Asahina because it was so dark, as she headed off while on the verge of tears. I can't believe that of all of us, Asahina has to go first. This is merely what Miss Suzumiya hoped for. If you ask me, it seems like this lottery was rigged. Either way, right up next, or next up is Nagato, followed by Koizumi, me, then Haruhi. Haruhi is definitely planning something. Perhaps she's planning to follow you so she can give you a fright. Yeah, it's definitely something along those lines. I'm more concerned with what comes later. We cannot guarantee that there won't be an outbreak of alternate space after we set off. I know. When we consider the situation, the highest risk would have to be in the courtyard. Because of the story about the tree walking on its own, right? Indeed. Something may even happen right now. I suppose we can consider Miss Suzumiya leaving last a silver lining in a dark cloud. Who knows what I'm gonna have to go through after a fortune like that. All I can ask is that you try your best. How long are you two planning on standing out there? Yuki's about to head off. Aw, alright, we're coming. With that, let us both aim to be cautious. It was then time for Nagato to head off. Alright, Yuki, do your best to find some ghosts for us. Yeah, we got a yokai ayakashi kamata toki wa domasema. Tasukete morau onmyoji. Goodbye. It's like, nope, I don't care. See ya. Nagato left without any affirmation or refusal. Well then next up is Koizumi, then me, then Koizu, then Koizu she, then Koizu we. Asahina still isn't back, so this might take longer than I thought. It's about time for me to leave. It's been precisely 15 minutes since Nagata left. Koizumi's hand stopped, bringing about the suspension of our game of Othello. Oh, it's been 15 minutes already? Haruhi looked up the clock as she said so. I'm not sure what she was doing, but she's been fiddling with her phone the whole time. Was she texting someone? Is there even anyone other than us who Haruhi would send texts to? It's the Ayla Mal! She got their number! Mikuru still isn't back, huh? Seems so. I don't see how it'd take 30 minutes to go to and from the landing in the main building. I wonder if Mikuru's okay. Maybe she paralyzed herself from fright. Then I'll have a look for her on my way. Good luck, Koizumi. Very well. Saying so, Koizumi headed off in his usual manner. 15 minutes until my turn, huh? And thus, my fateful time to head off. Alright, next up is Yukion. Haruhi politely came out to the hallway to see me off. I'm not sure what she was enjoying so much, but she was beaming. Make sure to check if that tree in the courtyard is moving. Yeah, Beebus one. Oh wait. That's what I always think of. Anyway, giving a half-hearted reply to an energetic Haruhi, I headed out into the hallway. Looking down from the hallway, you could easily see the tree in the courtyard. Of course, there's no way it's moving. Haruhi told me to pass by it, so she'll be mad if I don't. I know what she's like. She'll check somehow. Well, I'll do it on the way back. I should just focus on getting to the landing first. That being said, it is surprisingly scary walking alone through this dark hallway. Uchuji, Miraijin, Chou no Rokusha, or whatever. None of them are really that scary. But it's a different story when it comes to ghosts. They're the only category I don't know personally, after all. I crossed the hallway leading to the main building, so I just had to head for the landing. But right then, I saw someone crouching in the hallway. Barely noticed in this darkness. A white button-up shirt. Looks like a male student, I think. Which would make it... Koizumi? Have I already caught up with him? But why is he crouched in a place like that? What's going on? Is he not feeling well or something? Or worse, he's been paralyzed with fright after seeing a ghost? There's no way. Hey, Koizumi! When I called out and got closer, I finally caught on to my mistake. That's not Koizumi at all. Oh no, spooky. It's a Pikmin! It's President. He's become a Pikmin. The computer science president. What? Or computer society president. I'm sorry, computer society president. What are you doing here? The Pikmin president turned his empty eyes to me and stood up with a sway instead of replying. Actually, what's that? On top of the club president's head was a quote-unquote flower. A tulip, right? He took a step towards me. At the same time, the tulip swayed. It all looked like a joke, but something was clearly amiss. He continued to approach me, sticking both his arms out in front of him. What's going to happen if I'm caught in those arms? Yeah, Kyo's not about that, you know? He's what you'd call a heterosexual, you know? I can't imagine it's anything good. Oh. I need to I wonder if my groans are coming off weird. Stop that! I turned around to get away from the very much zombie-like club president. It was then that I realized that the situation had gotten even worse. What? Since when did you... Before I realized, the Computer Society members had me surrounded. Furthermore, all of them had an empty expression and a tulip on their head. I could... Stuck in the middle of 3 seconds. I could only imagine. It was poor quality nightmare. Are you telling me that if I'm caught, I'll get a tulip on my head as well? They're gonna take you back to the onion. That's one thing I absolutely do not want. But I'm surrounded. What should I do? The Computer Society members continued to close in on me. It looked like all hope was lost. Kyung! Asahina! Hold on for a moment. We'll save you. Koizumi, who had arrived with Asahina, tackled one of the Computer Society members. The club member was sent flying and collapsed onto his hands in the hallway. He was like, "Mind if I beat you?" Not that I care. Now is your moment. Funny that they have tulips and not mums. Oh yeah, why is it even called Big Mum Flower? That hasn't even come up yet. Is it just because they have flowers on their head? Now is your moment. Got it. I owe you one. I quickly tumbled my way out of the circle of members. The Computer Society must have noticed their disadvantageous position as I split up, turned, and ran away. See ya! What the hell was that? We too had just encountered the same phenomenon, and we're trying to take care of it. What a relief. I'm glad you're safe, I'm glad you're safe, K-on with a Y in the... after the K. There were flowers growing out of their heads. That's definitely not normal. I would know. I tried to plant seeds on my head before too, and it didn't work. Their consciousness is being controlled through the flowers, puppeteering them. By who? At the present moment, there isn't enough data to determine a culprit. Right. At any rate, we ought to hurry to settle the matter. You having left tells us that it's not long before Miss Suzumiya does as well. Under such circumstances, we need to act fast. Before Miss Suzumiya sees them. This is bad. Seriously bad. Maji yabai. For now, let's split into 2 groups. A team to capture the Computer Society, and a team to stall Haruhi and prevent her from setting off. Good point. We may have no choice but to delay her. Is something the matter, Asahina? Is it really okay not to collect the chess pieces Suzumiya told us to retrieve? I feel like she'll be mad at us if she finds out that we just left them there. You've got a point. Damn it! There's more to do than I thought! I'll leave it up to your judgment. Please, let us know who you'd like on each objective. Save time! Man, this episode's been so long. It really has felt... How long we've been streaming? Like 2.5. Oh, it's not that bad. It's certainly been longer than episode 3, though. Episode 3 felt really short. Oh, wait, okay. We'll save again, okay? Save, okay, Haruhi, we'll save again. Saving Kanro, right? Or Shuro, or, you know, Kanro sounds better to me. Yeah. Task assignment. Yeah, alright, let's see. What are the options? Go and look. Collect the chess pieces as evidence for collecting test of courage. Capture the members of the computer site. Dude, I want to see that. Yeah, longest episode in the game. Well, we've already had a lot of Koizumi this episode. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't hang out as much as I don't want to just do Kyon X Mikuru all the time. We haven't actually hung out with Mikuru all that much in this episode, so I guess we'll do this. Yeah. We'll go get the Computer Society members.
指示を了解した。
Asahina and I headed off to capture the Computer Society members. Kyo? What is it, Asahina? Can we turn the lights on? It was dark and we didn't have a flashlight, so we had to feel our way around. Feel? Uh-oh. I can't see a thing, but also... Asahina seems to be afraid of the dark. Are there flashlights? Are there flashlights on the wall? I, of course, knew about the emergency flashlights in the hallways. Okay, Kyon. I'd love to take one just as much as you, but it'll make it easier for them to spot us. I suppose we could shine it to lure them our way, but I don't want them coming all at once. I see. If it's for Asahina's sake, I'd even offer her a luxurious chandelier. Unfortunately, we have no choice but to hold off on that for now. Kyon. What is it, Asahina? Is it okay if I hold on to your sleeve? Of course, if that makes you feel more comfortable. I'd even love to hold hands if we could. But it'd get in the way if I needed to act quick. Or wait, no. That's not her. I was like, wait a minute. Why is she saying that? There's no way. No way she'd say that. I'd even love to hold hands if we could. But it'd get in the way if I needed to act quickly. Be quiet, Asahina! Shut up! As we stopped, so did the sound of our footsteps. Looking around, no one was there. I'm scared! Asahina was so scared I thought she might cling to me at any moment, and I was waiting for it. It's just our footsteps. It's okay. It's just our footsteps echoing down the hallway, that's all. Huh? Really? Look, now we stopped. We can't hear them at all, right? Yes, I can't hear them. You really are a boy after all. I remember there was much discussion about this idea. That's such a Japanese... Asahina looked at me with eyes full of respect. Oh, that's so funny. Man... That's such a Japanese thing to say. Looks like she's calmed down. It's a little dangerous having to feel our way. Mission complete, yeah. It's a little dangerous having to feel our way up the stairs like this. Asahina, be careful where you're stepping. Okay. It'd be terrible if you slipped. Yeah! I commented on this line, I was like, you get through. Yeah! What happened, Asahina? I'm sorry, I slipped. It's fair to call Asahina's clumsiness as part of her moe points. It's one of those moe yosotes. Or no, yoso. No. I've confused. Moe yoso. Yeah, anyway. The te. I was mixing it up with the Lucky Star character song called Moe Yosotte nan desu ka? Yeah. You might. Anyway. It's one of her moe points. That being said, I can't let her get hurt. Dude, we gotta go for the hand holding. I'll hold your hand as we go up the stairs. Thank you, Kyo. Asahina's hands were shaking. Is she that terrified? Yeah, what a what a wuss. What a scaredy cat. It doesn't seem like there's anyone here. We have to find them, right? Yeah, I'd rather not waste my energy, but we can't afford to have Haruhi see them. I suppose so. Wandering around in the dark so much must be hard on Asahina. Let's try somewhere else. I'd like to go somewhere with light if we can. Alright, that should be good. We more or less handled all... You can't just say that... Wait a minute. You didn't show me that, though. You didn't show me. No! No, I wanted to see it though. We'd more or less handled all the Computer Society members who were in the courtyard. For some reason, they were moving incredibly sluggishly, so they were easy to capture. Asahina, the president, is the only member left. I wonder where he could be. Let's search inside the school once more. We also need to shut these guys in the classroom. Okay. No concern for like fixing their ailments or anything. Like we just get them out of the way. Yeah, who cares about them? Once you throw the captured members into an empty classroom, we pause briefly. The mental image of this is kind of weird. Like they pick them up and it's like, off with you! Throw them into the room. They're Unfortunately, we hadn't found the club president yet. All this searching, we still haven't found him. Just where is he hiding? I'm not sure either. Asahina seemed to be trying to hide how afraid she was. How about we search with the lights on? So she really is scared of these dark hallways. Only the club president is left, so it might be fine to turn the lights on now. If Haruhie notices, things could get complicated, so I think I'd rather not. It's just your own footsteps again. It's alright, Asahina. I stopped and smiled, but... the footsteps! As Asahina screamed, she reached out for the emergency flashlight on the wall. When she turned on the flashlight, she was greeted with the president's extreme close-up. No! You too. No! 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 In her panic, Asahina got captured. Damn it! How dare you put Asahina in a Nelson hold? She's about to get it. I don't know. Oh. Let go! Please let go of me! I felt something soft and gentle. Oh, bite. Oh, no! Uh-oh! Damn you, where do you think you're grabbing? Those are for me. Uh-oh. I took advantage of his odd hesitation, jumping to apprehend him in an instant. Asahina was in a total state of panic, having been caught. Asahina, I've captured him. It's all okay now. I'm scared. She'd gone past the point of watery eyes. She was completely sobbing. What should I do? Dude. Oh no. Oh, we gotta do the back rub, right? We gotta go all in. All in. It's okay. We'll be somewhere bright very soon now. I heard somewhere that in times like this, you should rub someone's back to reassure them. I don't know about that, Kyon. I don't know. I don't know about that. Rub the back. Thank you, Kyon. I think you just dropped something. I think it was my pen. It's a strange pen with a light on it. She really is hopeless with the dark, huh? I think it's out of ink though, so I'll need to refill it. I'll refill it for you then. With what, Kyon? What are you refilling it with? Asahina left her pen in my care. Now that we've locked the president in a classroom, let's head back to the others. I headed straight back with Asahina, who was shaking with fear. Yada yada. What a crazy scene. So yeah, whatever. We've got some more stuff. We've got the dragging marks, right? We got Mikuru's respect! Dude, what else could we ever want? We got her pen, we have her trembling. You know, I mean, like, got everything we need. We've at least managed to restrain the victims who are wandering around the school. Everyone is more or less unharmed. More or less. Miss Nagato, do you understand anything with regards to those flowers? It is a simple receiver. Yeah, this episode is like it feels like it's been like the pool thing was like its own thing, and then this is like a completely different topic, right? It's like 2 episodes in one. Well, like it kind of feels pretty. They're pretty separate things. Receiver. It is separated from the main. Oh no, I misreading it. It is separated from the main body, tying together the main body and the host. I don't really get it, but by host you mean Taniguchi and the Computer Society, right? Oh, he says that with a questioning tone, right? Yes. So what's the main body? Oh, I understand. This flower is an antenna of sorts. It receives commands from the main body and then transmits it to their brains. Dude, this is just like Pikmin. Dude, like the little they have their little idol like glowing leaves and stuff when they are idled. And then they receive commands from Olimar. Dude, they totally stole it. They totally stole it, you know, from Pikmin completely. Is that how it functions? Yes. Antenna. I see. Now that I think about it, the way they look with flowers on their heads is not too dissimilar to a satellite dish. But why a flower? There has to be more reasonable form it could take, right? I'm sorry to the victims, but I honestly can't help but it's funny! People being zombified, hilarious! Kyon! You gotta work on your empathy skills, my bro. What's wrong with you? Kyon, more like doesn't care about anybody's feelings. But it is cute when you really look at it, right? For her to call that cute, it really makes me concerned. Dude, you're one to talk. Oh my gosh. Kyon. Unbelievable. It really makes you concerned about Azuhina's judgment. Kyon is such a psychopath, man. I'm just gonna imagine it's cute by future standards and leave it at that. Its limitation of plant form is due to the influence of the main body's structural data. Where's the main body or whatever? So that's how it is. Koizumi. The antennae in the form of a plant, and the main body that serves as the source. When you connect those 2 points together, we already have all the information. What is it? Try to remember some of the basics of CQC. Try to remember what Miss Suzumiya said when we started the test of courage. Ah, in the courtyard. Dude, I think I need some water. Indeed, the story that the tree in the courtyard moves in the middle of the night. It's most probable that the tree in the courtyard is the main body. In that case, if we do something about that main body, everyone will turn to normal? Correct. Then let's do something about the culprit in the courtyard before Haruhie finds us. There's no way Haruhie's going to calmly wait in the clubroom forever. She'll eventually get tired of waiting and burst out. What we saw when we arrived was the worst situation I could have imagined. Hey, what the hell is this? No. Hey, what the hell is this? Dude, they're just looking at some dirt. Well, Nagato's not even looking at dirt at all. And Koizumi's like, dirt, huh? And then, yeah. Kyon's just like, man, what a bunch of dirt. And Asahina's like, ooh, dirt. It's not here. At the spot of the courtyard where the tree should be, there was a gaping hole instead. It's just as if, quote unquote, the tree pulled itself from the ground and walked away. It looks like we're a step too late. Even Koizumi sounds serious. Oh wait, so it looks like we're a step too late. Nagato, this must have been the work of a data life form or something, right? Yes. In that case, do you know where the tree went? Nagato seemed to look down for 1/10 of a second. Over there. She pointed at the corner of one of the buildings behind us. But that's... Nagato was pointing to Haruhi's exact location, to the 3rd floor of the club building. Dude, are we gonna see this tree walk around? That would be cool. Where Nagato was pointing was indeed the clubroom building. I ran up to the clubroom, imagining the worst in the back of my head. I then forcefully burst through the classroom door. Haruhie! Huh? The scene before me was hardly different from what I remembered from earlier. Well, the one difference being that Haruhie wasn't there. Where's Haruhie gone to? Right now, what's more important is where the main body of the data life form is. Oh yeah, Nagato, I thought you said the main body was here. I lied. Just a moment. I believe I've already mentioned how this room is practically an alternative space already. It's unlikely that any more changes will occur. But Nagato definitely pointed here. To be more precise, she pointed at the 3rd floor. Actually, she pointed at the 3rd floor of the clubroom building, you doofus. This way. After muttering those words, Nagato swiftly headed out of the room. Nagato, where are you going? I could hear Asahina's puzzled voice coming from the hallway. Kyon, I don't think it's that way. I'm on my way. Ignored. So where is it, Nagato? I headed back out into the hallway and asked Nagato. The other side. With that brief reply, Nagato briskly walked through the hallway. She then stopped a few doors down from the literary club room. Computer Society room? Now that I think about it, it was mostly Computer Society members being controlled. Here. She quickly muttered and casually opened the door. Asahina gasped when she peeked into the clubroom. As she staggered back, I supported her and took a look inside myself. I was speechless. And then he turned speechless, so you could, yeah, that line just didn't get finished, by the way. Yeah. Didn't have anything more to say. What the hell is this? Ooh, jungle. Dude, welcome to the jungle, guys. Anyway, nice CG. It's very much like a jungle. It certainly is a jungle. The Computer Society room had transformed into a strange space with ivy and roots, covering every surface. In the center of it all was a tree giving off an eerie air of intimidation. Could that be? No, there's no doubt about it. That's the tree from the courtyard. But it's totally different. Its shape is strongly influenced by data originating from Haruhi Suzumiya. All thanks to this miracle grow. Yeah. All thanks to this miracle grow. So this is how Miss Suzumiya wanted it to be. Isn't this awful even by Haruhi standards? Yeah, we don't even get to see it. It's awful. The tree occupying the Computer Society's room was practically more monster than plant. Now's not the time for this. This looks like it'll be bad if we don't deal with it. Even as I was saying that, the tree swayed like a living creature. And I remember also a lot of discussion about this too. I was like, but trees are living creatures, what? Trees are alive, guys. As it did, so it sprouted new buds here and there and continued to grow. It controls plant cells and continuously multiplies them. Approximately 400 hours from now, the roots will cover the surface of Earth. That's so fast the human race is at risk of obliteration, isn't it? What should we do? For now, let's do something about this guy. This guy? This guy? What do you mean, this guy? Oh, uh-oh, this guy. This guy. Dude, you mean to tell me? Dude, am I gonna find, Please, please let me find it. Otherwise, this joke is not gonna be funny anymore. No, no, no. No, I can't. No! I should have just liked the video. Man. No. Okay, this joke is going on too long. Not funny. Not funny! It's like the moment from the G Gundam thing where it's like, whatever, main guy, protagonist of G Gundam. It's like, because of this guy! Cause of this guy. All cause of this guy. It's funny. Those who have seen my other streams will know what I'm talking about. For now, let's do something about this guy. Well, that is important. I'm wondering where Suzumiya has gone. Now that you mention it. Aw, Kyon. You didn't put on manner mode. Mana mode. Didn't set it. Who could that be at a time like this? The name on the LCD display of my phone was Haruhie. It's Haruhie! I pressed the answer button in a panic. Where are you? She immediately screamed at me. What do you mean, where am I? Where the hell are you? What do you mean? I'm on the landing in the main building. You guys never came back, so I went after you. Sounds like we must have missed each other. Wait a second. Did she maybe see the courtyard? Haruhie, the courtyard. Did you? What about the courtyard? Based on that reaction, did she maybe not see it? More importantly, where is everyone? Just don't move from where you are. We'll all come to you. Huh? Hold on, what are you? She's distracted. That sounds like just a mercy. Because we're about to probably have another puzzle, right? Alright, Haruhi's in the main building. How convenient. Let's do something before she gets back. Yeah. Just to be sure, it might be good to have someone with Haruhie in the meantime. Damn it! This time we seriously have no time! Alright. Save! Alright, alright. Who should be the companion? Okay, Koizumi. You did the puzzle last time, so we'll, Oh, wait. So who is the distractor then? Or... I don't remember. I thought I got to choose who I play as. Anyway, hey, you're back. Just in time to see me do, hopefully, better at Puzzle Phase 2. Puzzle Phase 1 went okay. So, you know, I think I'm doing better now. We'll see. We'll see. It's time to prove myself. Alright, Millie. No bullying. I'm doing better this time. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright. Plenty to do. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, nothing there. Oh, wait, why does he walk so fast now? Alright. Let's see. Alright. So now, maybe there's one here. No. Here? Oh, no! Accident. Oh, you only get to pick if you send Kyon. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's dark, huh? We should have brought a flashlight. Let's hurry back to the club room. Okay. So this should be like a... Did we check this spot? I don't think so, right? Yeah. Dude, it's a rose. Or a tulip, I'm sorry. My bad. That one really needs a lot of rubbing. Okay. So that one seems... Did we check? We checked that though, right? Like, right, so maybe like this one. Yeah. Get that rubbing in. See, he had to practice with rubbing Asahina's back earlier, right? It was all to practice this. Clearly. Mada. Got plenty more to go. Oh, okay, that would have helped me, I guess, with the rubbing. Oh, we gotta touch. But I gotta rub. Which topic? Alright, well, you know. Let's use up her respect, right? We didn't get it for nothing. I'm merely repeating what I heard from Miss Asahina, but she said during the test of courage she admired how her companion was unperturbed. By companion, you mean Kyon? Indeed. She said that she respected him, impressed that boys have such courage. When it comes to being stoic, I feel Yuki is the clear winner. Mikuru just leaves herself so vulnerable. Yeah, I'll say. Alright, let's go. So, I don't think that's probably gonna... Why are you so slow now, Kyon? Was that like some ability that helped me out? You were like so fast earlier. Okay, there's nothing. I gotta move. Yeah, let's try here. Nothing. Okay, there's nothing there then. I guess I should have already known that. And then, yeah, I see it now. It's like, yeah, I should have already known there was nothing there. Is everyone back in the club room already? In that case, we should hurry back. Mikuru topics make you go faster. Oh, okay. Oh, man, there's so many mechanics here that I don't understand. So when you use them, you go slower. Okay. Okay, let's go. Like here. Right. Nothing. Ooh, gotta hit. Gotta hit. Alright, so it's like maybe one here. Dude, we found it. Gotta get that rub in. Yeah. Here. Although, gotta rub. So we get the touch. Get the touch. No, we missed the touch. Oh well. Right? There should be probably one here, right? No. Should have checked more. Whoa. Here? No. Ah, I just saw someone over there. What's the matter? I'm sure I saw something over there. No! Lost time. Rip me. No, what? Oh, here. Yeah. No, let's go. Ah, so Do that more. No! Oh, no, gotta rub fast so we can touch. Gotta rub fast, then touch. No! We rubbed too slow! Ah, Kyon, you're missing your touch chances. Oh wait, why am I doing that? No, stop. No, Kyon, come back. Search here. Yeah, there we go. Is this what? Did we check here? Alright. There should be maybe one here. No, we should just... yeah. No, over here, Kyon. Ooh, 2. No. No! Oh yeah, what happened with the tree in the courtyard? Maybe we should check it out first. I'm about to lose a minute? No! No. It's okay. We still won. I mean, like, you know, do I get the clear? Who knows, but... at least I'm winning. Helps a lot when you actually figure out how to play this game properly. Although clearly there seems to be much more to learn as far as the finer mechanics of things. No, Shimata. It's been bugging me for a while now how there are small stones dotted along the hallway. Might it perhaps be in your head? No, there's no doubt about it. I wonder if there's something down here. Let's hurry. Uh-oh. Nope, not allowed, Haruhie. Miss Suzumiya, please take a look at this. What is it? Dirt and gravel. I wonder if it might not be the marks left behind by something dragged. So you mean something passed through here? Something that would leave behind dirt and gravel. Could it be... What should we do? Head back to investigate? Yeah, let's follow the marks back. Avoided! Now that's what I call accident avoidance. Padded pending, right? Let's head over here. Is this a long episode or are you just going slow? This episode is long. But I also am going slow. Does that mean there's nothing else? No, right? Like, it means, like, I should check here, right? Almost done. Man, where is it? I'm on world record pace. Ah, there we go. Willing to bet. Oh, touch! I'm not missing another touching chance with some rubbing. I'm not going to let rubbing get in the way of a good touch opportunity. Alright, let's use Nagato's hands. Probably the first person to beat it, like, as in release. That's possible. Like, you know, first person who's playing it post-release, right? Regarding Miss Nagato. Wait a second, I feel like I just heard something from over there. Is that so? I didn't hear a thing. That might be where Kyon and the others are. Let's hurry up. Luck does not seem to be on my side. Yeah, well. Alright, let's see. Although, no, it's not gonna be there, right? I should know better. I should know better by now. It's not gonna be there. It's probably here, right? Yeah, totally. See, my intuition is getting better now. Rub. It's probably easier if I had like my drawing tablet. Doing with the mouse is a little like my Koizumi voice. Glad to know you like it. No! No! Who's there? Hey, do you hear that commotion coming from the clubroom building? Let's go check it out. No! I've only got 10 seconds to save the world. No, you can't do this to me. Clear, clear, clear. No, I didn't rub it fast enough. But at least I won. Alright, alright. Hurry up there, tough guy. Owen Wilson. Touch! I only had like 1 second to touch. The rubbing. I kept getting my touch opportunities taken away from me because I couldn't rub fast enough, you know? Kyon doesn't have those good enough rubbing skills. He needed to spend more time with Koizumi so he could have better rubbing skills, according to Jonko. Which has some implications that are a little questionable to think about, but you know. After the final singularity was cleared, the room was enveloped in light. The next moment, the jungle-like room was back to normal. You can stop rubbing you. With that, everything is finally not finished. Just our luck. I sighed and looked at what was in front of me. There was a huge towering tree, utterly unsuitable as interior decoration. That's, you know, your opinion. What should we do? We need to sort this out fast before Haruhi gets back. It'll be serious if she sees it. But how are we supposed to deal with this? Nagato quite unusually stepped forward as if she had an idea. Nagato, are you able to do something about this tree? Guess not. Nagato, more like Naga dumb. Naga no ideas. I can. Understandable. Wait, what? But you know you just can't destroy it without a trace, right? You have to make sure it goes back to the courtyard exactly how it was, you know? It's possible. Seriously? Correct. After bouncing my words back at me like, with a nod, she approached the irregularity currently occupying the Computer Society room. Emphasis dash, emphasis dash. Why is it like that? M dash, M dash. You know, we got so much M dash, we're about to be like Mario Kart Double Dash. Dude, Double Dash, we just saw it. Can't believe it. Double Dash reference in my Haruhie, more likely than you would think. It happened in an instant. It seemed like Nagato chanted something at the tree when she was like, Ventura, Ventura, space people! Yeah, M dash because she's casting a spell. So she was like, all those of you, the beast on be able to fly. Was it a quadruple dash in the original? Hey, it started moving again. The tree wriggled and rustled about as if coming back to life. It pulled up its roots from the ground and stood up, and it was like, hey dude, would like to chat, but I got a leaf. Ooh, bad joke, bad joke. We're just like, oh? I don't even know what kind of reaction. Your energy levels have like quadrupled since earlier. What the heck happened? I'm just hyping myself up. I don't know, I'm just having a good time. I gave a command to the fragment of data lifeform still within the tree. It will return to its original location on its own. The leaf joke got you? That's incredible. Yeah, wait a second, Haruhie will be back any moment now. At this rate, she might bump into it in the hallway. Yeah. Hina. For now, let's shut Haruhie in the literary club room. So she doesn't get to see this thing. Good idea. Nagato, you keep an eye on the tree. Understood. I wish we could see this tree walking around. That would be pretty cool. Nagato's expressionless face looked ever so dependable. We rushed out into the hallway looking for Haruhie and Koizumi. after we left the Computer Society room. It didn't take long to meet up with Haruhi. It looks like we were just in time. What is it, Kyon? You could have just waited in the club room, you know. I was worried you might be crying and afraid. I tease. I wish we could see the tree walking around 2TVH, yeah. Would have been nice if we had like a CG where it's like they're like freaking out, or they're like kind of shocked and they're like they see the tree, like, you know. I can see it in my head. I see the vision. It'd be great, yeah. Heirutsu. There is a CG. I feel like I had seen such a CG that was like that. But maybe we just didn't see it because of the routes we picked. Or maybe it's coming up. I don't know. I teased Haruhi saying something I didn't believe. Kyon, I don't think so. I think you're lying. I think you're like... Kyon. No spoilers. Dude, this is gonna be like one of those things where it's like... They see it, and then she's like, oh, she was like, oh, I looked away for a second, and then they see the tree, and it winks at them, and it's like, see you guys. It was fun hanging around, but this is where we branch ways or something. Good, I don't know. It winks at us, and she glared at me. Huh? Just who do you think I am? Are you stupid? Just kidding. You were taking longer than expected to get back, so I got a little worried. That's all, folks. Tree. I'm fine, really. I basically lost a lot of time on nothing important. Yeah, Haruhi, and I also lost a lot of time on not rubbing fast enough. So, you know, I can relate. That's of course because while we were sorting out the Computer Society's room, we were trying to hold Haruhi up. Well, let's just get back to the club room. Yeah, let's. That's surprisingly reasonable coming from you. She never knows when to keep her mouth shut. Holding back a sigh, I opened the door to the literary club room. We're counting on you, Nagato. Give it your best. In the club room, Haruhi was in a better mood than I expected. Everyone made sure to go to the goal and get back their pieces after all. Did we? I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm so impressed. That's the SOS Brigade for you. I think I need water. I've been drinking so much water. Gotta stay hydrated for these gotta practice Haruhi hydration. Yeah, I'm so impressed. That's the SOS Brigade for you. The fact that we all earnestly went through with her test of courage seems to have satisfied her. Not that we actually all individually went to the goal. It'll be a right pain if she finds out that part. Water. Walter. It'll be a right pain if she finds out that part. Water. I mean, what do you want me to say? Water? Water? Waiter? Water? You know, let's go and get it out here. Let's go, go toe to toe. Get that Cambridge dictionary. Water. Let's go time. Let's hear it. Give me it. US?
Water.
Versus UK.
Water.
Water. That water sound in the US one is kind of weird sounding though.
Water.
Alright, let's all reflect on the test of courage together when Yuki gets back from the toilet. What? Oh, I was like so thrown. I was like, what do you mean toilet? What? Yuki. She hit the pee real bad. Reflect on it. Was there anything about it worth reflecting on? Of course, there's still room for improvement with the tricks and the staging of it all. It might be worth setting up a more precise check that... Whoa. 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 Oh man, that's such a funny... Whoa. What? It might be worth setting up more, but yeah. Everyone's properly following the correct route as well. With the current system, there's no way of knowing if just one person went alone to get the pieces and just lie that everyone made it. Why are you so weirdly sharp about that stuff? What's that face about, Kyon? Don't tell me you... what are you talking about? I definitely made it to the goal. So the ballpoint pen that was beside the pieces... was it red or black? What? Heck if I know! I'll just guess, and if I'm wrong, I'll just say. It was so dark it was hard to tell. Red. It was red. Unfortunately, the correct answer is that there was no ballpoint pen. You didn't make it to the goal, did you? That's cheating! You're the one that's cheating. It's just so dark, I couldn't really see. Who did you make go for you? Mikuru? Yuki? Koizumi? I'm telling you, it's not like that. It's fine. I don't need you to tell me to figure it out. Mikuru, go ahead and tell me the truth. Yeah. Haruhi went to jump at Asahina. She killed her! Oh no! No. Oh no. What worse things could happen? No! No! The aliens have returned! Okay, enough with that joke. Although, Millie hadn't seen in it, so worth it. New audience to get the joke with. Hey, Haruhi. When I went to drag the thug, Asahina, Koizumi grabbed me by the shoulders. Please hold on. You should leave her as is for a little longer. And by the way, you should buy Rusty's, cause it gets your bumper really clean. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that wasn't the point. That wasn't the goal. Gomen. Anyway, what the hell are you trying to? As I started to speak, I saw where Koizumi was pointing, out into the hallway. And immediately understood his point. Dude, we're gonna see the tree! Dude! Tree makes an appearance! Tree cameo! It's a tree appearance! Yes! Let's take another look at the tree. It's got those good roots. Led by Nagato, the courtyard tree that was growing in the Computer Society's room plodded through the hallway on its giant roots. I need you to draw Miss Suzumiya's attention this way for a little longer. I'm sorry to poor Miss Asahina, but we need her to help us out here. I get it. There's no way we can let her see that. Help me! I pressed my palms together in my mind for Asahina, who was screaming. Oh, okay. I was like, it's like doing like the prayer hands, right? Thanks to Haruhi attacking her. I'm so sorry, Asahina. Just buy us a little more time. I've got it! Haruhi raised a loud voice like Archimedes shouting, Eureka! Dude, Archimedes? Dude, what a great reference. What now? I remember something I'd forgotten. When I was in the pool, I noticed that the water level rose by an amount proportional to the water that I displaced with my body. Or something like that. Okay, but what? The courtyard. The rumor that the tree in it will start walking. I forgot to check. It'll just have been some kind of misunderstanding, you know? Kyon automatically turns like more casual, like really hard there. Oh, okay. I replied in such a manner while internally freaking out, so he was like, it'll just have been some kind of misunderstanding, you know? After all, the tree from the courtyard genuinely started walking. And is currently on its way to whence it came. Dude, that whence. You know, whoever added the whence in there was like, yeah, I'm using some nice words there. Can't deny that I do that too. You know, it's like whenever you get to use whom, you're like, I'm elegant now. We can't just sit around like this. Let's all check it out without delay. Right now? Right now. But Miss Nagato is yet to return. Is it really okay for us not to wait? We can leave a note for Yuki. As she said so, Haruhie ripped out a piece of paper and wrote down our destination. Jones kind of bitch to say went to religion. Oh my gosh. Ah, he would say that, right? That should be all good. There's no time like the present. Come on, let's go. I don't really get how working out the truth behind some school ghost story can be so exciting to Haruhie, but I do know that once started, she can't be stopped. Good grief. She won't stop for anything, huh? I sighed. And we followed Haruhie, who had already burst out of the classroom, or out of the clubroom. All we could do was pray that Nagato had successfully got the tree back to whence it came, where it belonged in time. Please make it, Nagato! As I internally made my wish, I followed Haruhie out into the courtyard. Alright, if you can move, go ahead and move. Huh? I can't blame Haruhie for sounding puzzled. Standing in front of the courtyard tree was our very own dependable SOS Brigade member. Though technically, she's the one literary club member. More technically, humanoid interface for making contact with organic life forms. Set by aliens, more briefly, Yuki Nagato. Though she had supposedly gone to the toilet, she was looking up at the unmoving. Uh-oh! Nagato, you're not supposed to do it at the tree! And then the tree's like, ah! Gross. Though she had supposedly gone to the toilet, she was looking up at the unmoving tree. Yuki, what are you doing out here? Did you come here after seeing the note? I guess there's no way. Upon realizing we hadn't confirmed the validity of the moving tree story, and because I really had to pee, I went to look, and to relieve. However, there is no indication of movement, only indication of... Okay, no. Oh, no. Right, we just remembered that too and came to investigate. Yuki, were you watching it this whole time? Yes, nothing happened. No movement except for bowel movement. Yes, nothing happened. If you say there was nothing unusual, then it must be true. ... It appears Miss Nagato made it in time. She made it in time to... Oh, no. Koizumi. She made it in time to the restroom. Ugh. Yeah, what a relief. What a relief, yeah. Stop! Thank goodness. Phew. It's thanks to you putting your body on the line to keep Haruhie in check, you know? That's putting my body on the line or something. Please forget about it. Why does it keep working? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these jokes are just coming out so great. Haruhie rushed over to Nagato and asked her all sorts of questions. Meanwhile, we all whispered amongst each other, thanking everyone for their efforts. But then again, coming from Saruya, or Tsuruya, yeah, I need to ask this Tsuruya, right? Because unless I think that's Tsuruya or Tsuruya. Yeah, I don't know the pitch accent on that one. I thought it might be somewhat credible. Looks like this was just a rumor in the end after all. What a shame. That's what I keep telling you, right? There's no reason any ghost story would be true. Well, I've been telling you over and over. Kyon, you're really lacking imagination. Instead of pointing out that she doesn't have imaginations, just illusions, I simply sighed. Even if I tell her, she'll still just give me back some meaningless drivel as an excuse. I understand. You have no intention of ending the summer camp until you've checked every last ghost story, right? Good grief. That's all I have to say in this situation. Good grief. Some good humor there. You guys are saved from my voice acting.
暗がりに怯えて泣いていた方の発言とは思えないが、おそらくは必死に春日を盛り上げようとなさっているのだろう。
確かにちょっとは楽しかったけどね。
Next time you should read every line in the high-pitched scream. I guess it... I'm sorry. My throat couldn't even handle it. I guess it was kind of fun. That should be good enough, right? No, we're not doing that. That's gonna hurt my voice, man. You know, there was a time when I was in high school and I was like pretty socially awkward back then. I mean, as if I'm not now, right? But way worse then. And I used to be like, I did the voices thing too. And but I would always go like, but is there anything that would scare Yuki? Like I would just do that for everything. And I would even do that like in my like high school like English class when we would read out like stories or stuff like passages. And I can't believe I did that. That was so cringe. But anyway, doing that like would hurt my throat so bad. It was not sustainable. So we can't do that. But you know, certainly Lightning McQueen voice can stay. Yeah, I think I was it was like Romeo and Juliet. I was I forget who the character was. But we would perform it and I was, who is that character's name? Like Tribble, whatever. Romeo and Juliet characters. I don't even know. It's been so long. I was Tybalt, I think. Or Mercutio, I forget. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Remember in reading with a very animated voice as well, but only in private Tybalt. Yeah. So, or Tybalt. I don't even know how you pronounce his name. I don't even know who he is anymore. Don't remember. But anyway, I voiced one of those characters, and yeah, I remember my voice was going crazy. Because I was like the high-pitched voice, plus I was being all hyped up, and it was a disaster. Anyway.
まあ、みふるちゃんが怖がるのはいつものことだしね。
相変わらず注文の多いことだ。
これだけ待ってるんだから。
せっかくだから。
一度くらい階段っぽいことが起きてもいいと思わない？
Yes, I made it. Hey Chip, you made it right at the end. As later as a teen self-consciousness hit and I suddenly became everyone else, reading in monotone. WSG, what is it? My brain doesn't know that one. What does that mean? What's good? Well, you know, we're almost done with episode 4, so that's going pretty good. Had a pretty good time. It was a pretty fun episode. Lots of great moments. You know, we better get some resolution to that, like, mysterious girl, because, like, we haven't seen her in a while. That was probably episode 5, right? You're gonna lose it! Oh no, Haruhi's gonna go total Haruhi mode.
それは残念だったな、春日。お前が納得できようができまいが、時間を一刻一刻と。
Well, yeah, it's great to have you here, Chip.
おまけに残る怪異はあと一つ。それさえ乗り切れば。
Maybe you have to wait for hate. Aw, don't tell. No, no, they can't do that. You can't believe. I can't believe it. They're gonna be like, you gotta buy the Wii game. No, 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 no. You can't do that. Unfair, unfair. It's very Zurui, man. I'm very interested in Heiritsu because the structure of it seems very similar to Rogaku and Otosai. Like, I don't know how much you guys on the Haruhi team know about the actual like way Rogaku and Otosai is, but like there's a lot of similarities there. Very similar structure, it seems, which is pretty cool to see. So I'm definitely excited for that. Anyway, so she voice acted this, right? Story about the doppelganger, right? She's gonna just stare at the mirror for hours. She's a total narcissist. Everything in Chokuretsu is tied up, pretty sure. Well, I guess you'd know, right? Like, you played through it, right? I mean, the mysterious girl has definitely got to be... I mean, that was like, you know, it was a big focus in the earlier episodes. Poison. At this rate, she's going to become as narcissistic as Chick Hicks, my rival.
ぼやいていても仕方ありません。我々には鈴宮さんの精神安定という重大な使命が課せられていますから。その使命ってのをできればこの場で返上したいんだな。みんな最後の現場に向かうわよ。
Can't remember episode 5 too well since it feels like a couple years since you played it. Guess, yeah, I mean, unless you've been playing it post. That was that time you were saying that you had played through all of it and you were like, yeah, I can finally play through the whole game, right? In English, right? Or at least the earlier, like, rough draft of the translation. That was a while ago, I guess. Like, that was like... that was like before, a little bit before episode 3 was done, right? So it was like September-ish of 2023. If not a little earlier than that. The final scene! Dude, this is like... It's like some real literary devices being used here. Wait, you can't just say that. You can't just say that you added some feature and you're like, actually, you can't play it yet. But, okay. Fine. We beat episode 4! Alright, guys. Here we go. Episode 5. Turns out we're gonna play it anyway. Oh, wait. We're saving again? I guess. Okay. My bad. Alright, guys. Time for episode 5. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, go. And then it was like, Niji. Oh, we're getting there. Triple save your double saves. Yeah. Jikan. Kagami. Oh, ooh. Meji. Get. Yeah. Oh,確実。いや、手のせあぶ。ねえ。るやば。おい。おい、味で考え、こう言うや。Okay, enough of that. dude. War in Iraq. Those. I can't stand. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Koizumi is possessed by the evil demon of Olympus. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. No. Okay. Title. Progress will be lost. Oh man, can't have that happen. All right. Well, you know, we gotta check out the extras, right? I mean, might as well. Although we did this last stream, and we got the chess mode, but let's see our progress, right? We're 16% through. You know, pretty cool. There's 3 puzzle phases in the next episode, it seems. 100% win. I'm definitely considering doing more streams to get the rest of the game. Like once episode 5 is out, we'll see about doing streams to kind of see what we missed. But at this point, I mean, it's also been so long. Like, am I even gonna remember what I missed? So we'll see. All right. Well, you know, topics or whatever, but let's go see. Check out our album. We're still missing a ton of pictures. Yeah. Oh, right. This was episode 3. So this one, you're joking to take forever. I mean, yeah. Would we do absolute 100% all on stream? Yeah, I don't know about that, but certainly I would maybe go back and look at the old streams and be like, okay, we like at least the investigation phases. It's like all the possible like main things you could do. Maybe not all combinations, but like, okay, like if Hyun can go A, B, C, we'll, you know, do A, B, and C, right? At least something like that. Cicerone. 5th time's the charm. Alright. Okay. Try to get all endings? Well, what this maybe. I don't know what all endings entails. Music. Oh, right here. So, we still have music to unlock too. Yeah. Wonder which ending I'll get. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the different endings even are. Like, they're character based, aren't they? Like, there's like a good, like, you know, each character ending. Uh-oh, that doesn't look like English to me. That's Koizumi. You know, you got Mikuru, and you got Tsuruya. Oh, she's locked. Nagato's locked. That's a cool outfit, Nagato. I like that one. And that's kind of dumb. Haruhie, dumb outfit. Yeah, who's got the best drip, right? Mikuru's also kind of like, eh. But Nagato, she's got that drip. That's really cool looking. Character based on your friendship level. Well, given, I think the streams, I mean, it would seem like I spent the most time on Mikuru in terms of hanging out with her, and like, it seems like based on the previous episodes, that's what it did, but I don't know if we'll actually get that. Alright, well, let's see what happens. I'm not gonna rule. I can know that word. Thank you. Thank you for the rules, Koizumi. No, I can't skip? Okay, you're gonna like explain stuff to me that I don't know if I can, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to understand exactly what's going on here. So we will end that off here. Shut down. Alright. Well, you know what? Oh no, it's back, the aliens. Nah, just kidding. Alright, well, no, wrong one. I got too many setups. Alright. Let's bring back those pictures while we talk for a little bit. Choosing. Yeah. Why is it on that one for so long? Oh, okay, there we go. Shut up! I like that. Anyway, you know, this was a pretty good episode. Yeah, really liked it. if you guys, right, reminder to everybody who's here still, or whoever watches the VOD. Yeah. Oh, it's an interesting image there. To check out Haruhie.club. Oh wait, oh I missed it. There was Galileo in there. Anyway, this not important. Yeah, check out Haruhie.club to see more content. Episode 5, I mean, I have no clue when exactly people, or they plan to finish it. Maybe I'll help out some. I'll try to. But episode 2 of Rogue no Size really got me busy. But yeah, hopefully episode 5 is soon to follow. Hopefully it's not another year and a half. Hopefully it's sooner than that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And yeah. Thanks everybody for coming out today. It was a great stream. Really fun time. Really enjoyed it. I think this was probably my favorite episode of the game so far. And yeah, definitely looking forward to more, and also potentially playing the game and seeing more of the content once the whole patch is done. And yeah, that'll be awesome. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody. Don't want to keep you waiting or hanging around. Yeah, I'll see you guys later with another stream or video, probably more work streams for Rogue no Tosai, because I really got to get that done. All right, guys. Well, thanks everybody, and I'll see you later.